Oh, camera totally fucked. I should have checked that like an adult. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the viciest place on earth. How the fuck are you? I didn't miss one? Oh, thank fuck. Okay. You never know. I mean, I do. It happens. It happens. Good morning, Viata. Well, it's not morning. Good time zone. I hope they can hear you. I didn't. Oh, hold up. Yep, I restarted my computer, so now my gate's going to be way the fuck up again. Hold up. I'm going to make it so you can hear Vissy. What up, everybody? There's a fuzz on my mic. My mouth. No. They don't work for those like curly hairs like weave in. I think I got it. Yep. I can't stand them. Hold up, guys.
If I lean forward, I'm just like mic arm. So that's why I'm leaning back a bit.
How about that?
Ah.
I turned up the gate.
Hopefully
and I
helps.
took off the everything, so now you're going to hear fans and farts and snorts and all the sounds, but it should be better now. Is it working? What up, everyone? 10 minutes to 4:20 EST. Oh my god, I don't have a bowl packed.
I do.
Oh no. I'm getting there. What's up, everybody? Hello. My friend Vissy's still here. I took her selfishly all morning, and I apologize, and maybe I don't. I'm going to pre-cheers to 420 because I haven't smoked near enough pot for this morning.
No, not
No.
for this morning.
This morning was bad. I apologize, seriously, like for not being on time and being very late today. I had an anxious day.
Someone said I'm very purple. I forgot. I didn't see what.
Are you very purple?
Luker? My pants are purple too, but you can't tell in this camera lighting. These are a dark purple. This is a light pale purple, and then yeah.
Yeah, the lighting. It's weird. It's like my camera like balances everything in the shot. So whatever there's the maximum of, it bleaches out everything else. So sometimes like there's too much blue, I'll look red. Like my skin just looks red because it's like, oh, we must have more red in the screenshot. Tom 220 love, you motherfucker with that resub. Thank you very much for resubbing the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving it swings for 28 fucking months in a row. Did the alert go off, or am I just deaf? I might have been deaf. I hope it went off, but thank you. I took her all morning. I did. She's very sore. That's why she's in sweats. Are you kidding me? I'll go easy. Fuck that shit.
I couldn't wear anything tight. Are you kidding me?
How are you, Luke? Ooh, hi, new friend. Oh my god, Tom, this is Vissy. Like, you probably know her from chat. She's one of my mods. She streams. She has her own channel. And her and Rod and a lot of my community and others secretly planned for her to just show up at my house yesterday completely. I'm still just appalled at myself and how I picked up on nothing.
Well, they were very good.
They were so good.
I'm
impressed.
Nothing to pick up on, honestly.
Thoroughly impressed by the secrets kept.
You would have had to actually be in mod chat when Kills posted it.
I know, like, and that's the thing.
Actively, like he deleted it so quickly. Like it was.
But good. I mean, he's a smart boy. I'm just like flattered that I have such cool friends. Vissy and I were just talking this morning. I was like, how often in your like adult life do you get genuinely surprised? Like hardcore. Because most of your friends are adults who have their own fucking life. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just so excited. But no, I kind of had a panic. I definitely had a panic attack this morning. A little bit of an anxiety attack. Mm-hmm. I got attacked by Google Fi, who was still just leaving me hanging and sending me all these, like, threatening emails about sending in my old phone, even though I don't have my new phone. And then, last night, overnight, because I haven't sent in the old phone, because they still haven't sent me the new one, they slammed me with another $1,000 charge, like, charging me the full cost of the phone. So then I woke up to, like, 4 or 5 different overdraft fees on my bank card. And I'm just angry about it. And I apologize. We did. We had a chill morning. We smoked a lot of marijuana. We're ready to smoke more.
Did some cleaning.
Yes, I anxiously cleaned a lot. That was good. Trick and Lil oh my god, Trick is obsessed with Vissy. Like, I just cannot even explain to you, like, the cute fucking little moments they've had in the house. Trick is such a lover, but damn, he's in love. He's at Lil's at her feet. Where's Trick? Is he behind us?
Right behind us.
Yep, Trick's behind us. We're flanked. I'm also having a cruddy day. Boo! Currently waiting to hear back from the emergency electrician. Oh god, electrician? Because half the power on the circuit is out and won't come back.
Ooh.
The fuck? How did that, like, out of nowhere? No storm or anything? I'm so sorry. I feel you spiritually. I feel like I've been robbed. Like, Google has so much of my money and I have nothing.
But we
We
got
did.
answers.
We got answers today,
Yes.
which definitely helped calm me down a lot.
Yes.
Thank God. But Jesus Christ, man. Like, it's just weird because they act like it's so normal. And granted, there are some people who have a nice savings account and they can afford to have that like cut off from them for a bit. But I don't think the average person has $1,000 to $2,000 just sitting around that they can let go of.
No.
Like, that's bills.
I literally can only do that right after payday.
Exactly.
And then after, and I still need that for bills.
Right.
So, like,
and to
other
eat.
bills would be like, yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah. What up, Delphinus? How are you, love? Luke redeemed a thank the mod for 5,000 points to thank Vissy. Vissy, thank you.
What? I did nothing.
She'd like to thank the Academy.
I'd like to thank my bowl.
I'm so sorry. I'm such a nerd. Is it 4? No, we have 4 minutes till 4:20. I just wanted to see the time. 4 minutes. What up, Drewby? Oh my God, Drew. Look who the fuck showed up at my house from Oklahoma. I'm so sorry. I have to.
Oh my God. I'm so glad Rod hasn't done it yet.
You know what's funny?
I'm surprised he hasn't done it yet.
The day before yesterday, I did it on stream, like not even thinking about it, and literally looked at stream and waited for you. And I was like, oh, she's not here. She would have been, out of nowhere, I just went, oh. Katie, don't. I hadn't done it for so long. I was getting, because for the while, anytime someone just said, oh, I'd go, Oklahoma from the fucking musical because I'm an idiot. And that's annoying.
I was in band, so
Yeah.
anytime I interacted with any other band outside of Oklahoma, oh, you're from Oklahoma? Oh, Oklahoma. Like, thank you, thanks. I know.
No.
That's not anything like.
I hate it. I don't want that at all.
I've been tainted. I have PTSD.
I know, Delphina. She surprised me. We got to hang out. We got to go out with Rod and we went out with Rod and his wife last night. And we went up to the Shining Motel and hung around the city and had some really good Mexican food and like we had a good night. It was a late night. I was fucking tired, but it was a good night. We had a good.
I'd really like somebody to post that link in the chat if they could.
Which one?
The link of me surprising you.
Oh my God! If anyone has a link to the clip,
I know it's
and could post it if you're free,
Discord,
that'd be dope.
I know it's in yours and it's probably in Rod's.
Probably everywhere.
Yeah.
Kills probably. I'm just not equipped to figure out which one. Oh God, me neither. I wouldn't even want to touch it. I'd be so scared of shocking myself.
Yeah.
Like that would be the number one fear for me. Seriously, electricity is scary, and especially like the amount of volts that go into a house. It's smart of you not to fuck with it unless you know what you were doing. I don't want you getting zapped. Odious just redeemed 5,000 points to thank Rod for all the wonderful faces he makes for Photoshop. If Rod's not here lurking, I will make sure to tell him. I think Vissy might be telling him right now. His wife fell asleep on top of him, so he might be stuck. Vissy, explain to Katie that Rod's wife is actually a nice neighbor lady. I mean, she saw the house that neighbor lady actually lives in. Like, it's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Rod has the house where none of the doors work.
Right. It's not the same house.
Yeah. They're neighbors. I mean, legit neighbors. Yeah. She does have a really big wall between the houses. Like, it was astronomically tall, honestly.
There's a cute door in it. That's only 5'5".
It is. It is a door perfectly for her, but I think that's so Rod can't get through it. Like, he just keeps trying.
He has to work to actually
get through it. Yeah. We saw it. I mean, it's been witnessed, but he'll keep it going. He'll keep it going. Vissy. Oh, wait. Sorry. My bad. Oh, my God. Kills. Oh, thank you. That's the clip if anybody would like to watch it. There was one more. Hold on. I just remembered. Nicktastic. Nick posted a TikTok I wanted to click. Thank you, Nick. Damn TikTok and its autoplay bullshit.
Right.
All the time. Ooh, I have an idea. Hold up. I have an idea. It's almost 4:20, by the way. Load your bowls. I have an idea. And then we do, hello. You can still hear me, right? Yeah, I see it bouncing. Y'all still hear me, right? I turned off the mic monitor so I can't hear myself because I wanted to turn the speaker on so, like, we can all hear what's happening on the computer in the room.
I left my headphones at Rod's.
No, it's totally full. Honestly, like, doing multiple headsets is such a pain in the dick. This is so easy. It just makes it so my mic doesn't feed back into the mic.
Fair.
But as long as y'all can hear me still, that's happening, right? I don't know because I can't hear me now, and it's very freaky. We knew it. Greg was right. Greg is the one true prophet. Greg is a witch. Did you not know?
Why do you think I always lick Greg? It's for luck.
It's for luck. I mean, you have to lick Greg and flick a nip.
Yeah.
Left hands only. 420! Cheers!
Cheers!
Happy 420, bitches. odious. So my plan was to tell Rod to close the window, but that's the only way he can get into his house because all the doors are broken. So it's like kind of his door, you know? God damn, that weed is so strong.
It really is. It's so good though.
I feel
like,
good.
I feel like I'm growing hair on the inside of my chest instead of like on the outside with the liquor.
Yeah, it's crawling up my throat. God damn. What is the strain called again?
Lilac diesel.
Oh, this is the lilac. Fuck, it's lilac diesel, my dudes. Of course it did this. Let me turn my speaker on. Fuck a dick.
First huge hit of the day.
Yeah.
And it's on 420. That's
Yeah,
the only way
that
it
was
should
kind
be.
of perfect.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I didn't think this was going to happen for like God knows how long.
Until people die of COVID. Sorry. Oh, did I just run into you?
Yeah, the chair, not me, so we're good.
Where am I? I'm running into something over here. I'm going to scoot myself under the table a little so you can scoot over. I don't know. We're trying. It's a small house and not a lot of space, but we're doing our best. Happy 420. That hit made me sweaty. Oh, no. Dude! Viata, isn't Peach OZ amazing? Peach OZ, and I've had OZ Melon. It was called OZ Melon, not Melon OZ. I don't know if they're related or not, but both those strains I love.
Ooh, I need to find that now.
OZ Melon's the one I was telling you about that smells like cinnamon. Like he smokes like
seriously?
cinnamon.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Okay.
so weird. I don't understand it. Oh,
Yes.
my Lord.
It's a very good thing I'm small. I'm easy.
I'm having a great time.
I already know another gift I want to get you.
Oh, God.
And it only cost $1, so don't even think.
Perfect. Wait, did we have to throw Vissy through a window? No, never mind. She's tiny enough to fit through the window neighbor lady's door, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, would we make her stay in Rod's house? Vissy's small, but like sleeping in a shed is unnecessary. You know what I'm saying?
Like the doghouse is really only big enough for Rod.
And Gizmo and that weird homoerotic situation. Look at my upper lip sweat.
I see it.
Insta sweat. Thank you, Pot. She's only here until tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we got her for quite a bit. I mean, I got her all day yesterday and today, which is awesome. I feel very grateful. It's hard to travel when you can't take time off from work, man.
Use my head as a pillow. Feel how soft it is. Like lean it.
Oh my God.
Isn't that a difference? Like.
You actually have cushion on your head. Shut up. Is that what people feel? Oh, I'm jealous. Good thing Vissy's small for real. You two make me want to color my hair for funsies. Vex, do it.
For real.
We both bleach and dye our own hair, and it's still on and healthy feeling.
Exactly.
I felt her hair. She gave me permission.
I did.
It does feel healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed. Do it. Like, I don't know where I heard this, but I heard it a long time ago. Someone else said it. I just stole it. Life's too short for boring hair.
Seriously.
Word.
It grows back so
It
fast.
grows back. That's the thing. Like, I feel like it's the one kind of extreme thing other than, we love tattoos and piercings, but it's the one thing you can do.
This was shaved before the wedding, so that was like
That was 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Yeah, hair grows fast. I mean, that's this. I don't know, this is like maybe 6 months? It's already doubled. Like, it's something you can truly fuck up and you're never going to permanently damage.
Yeah.
Like, your hair will always grow back. Even if you bleached it off, it will grow back.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool. I like that. It's fun.
Exactly.
Ex-colleague had asked her hairdresser to do pink dye for her once. She went on it too hard with the peroxide. Oh, no. Her hair fell off.
My tips fell off, like, after so long of bleaching.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I didn't, like, do
Well, when your hair's
proper.
so short, like,
It's
how?
so curly, how
Yeah.
am I actually going to know the exact length between
Yep.
each,
My hair melted off once, though, too. I was in college, and I went to this lady. She was a licensed hairstylist. She just worked at her house. She had, like, a home salon, whatever. And it was totally nice. And I'd had my hair done by her a couple times. And one time I go to her house to have my hair done, and she was bleaching it. She had bleach in it. I had foils in for some reason. And it was long. It was, like, to here.
Uh-huh.
And she just, like, gets up and leaves and starts. I can hear her, like, screaming at her kids, like, disciplining her kids. She left me for an hour
Oh, no.
in the foils. And they were to here. And she pulled the foils off, and all my hair came off with it. Like, I had a bob. Insta bob. It was. And my hair looked horrible. It was the worst. That's why my hair got as long as it was before I chopped it off again, because I just didn't get my hair cut for like 5 years. I was so terrified.
I don't blame you.
It was horrible. And she was like, oh, it's your hair. Like, it must have been abused. Bitch, I can literally soak my hair in bleach for an hour by myself and it doesn't melt off. Like, my hair can take a lot of damage. She cooked me like a ham.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg. Is my
Nick.
boob out? What the fuck?
I just don't think you pulled it back down all the way.
It's my party tit. I'm leaving it.
Um, I don't have to leave it in my hair for very long. I put it in my hair for maybe 20 minutes, and like it's done.
That's mine now.
Because
now
it's
it does,
so,
yeah.
But mine's also so thin. Like it's also fine. My hair
Fine, yeah. That's
but
mine's
yours is
not.
thick.
It's coarse.
It's
Horsehair.
so much more than me. If I actually like blew it out and like put it all together, I think my hair is about like that much. All of this.
It has amazing texture. I mean, you really get away with a lot. You would have no idea.
Thanks. And the only time I've ever done a home salon, like ever gone to somebody's house, was for braids. So I honestly can't relate.
It was, I mean, honestly, I'd had my hair done by her multiple times before and it was totally professional. It was just
that time, like
she forgot about me or something and I lost
Damn.
all my fucking hair. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, that's that clip. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had the Nicktastic thing and then we have this clip. Hold on. So Nicktastic gave us a funny clip to watch, but then also this is the clip of Vissy surprising me yesterday. If you missed that magic moment. Can I blow this? No, I can't because it's TikTok. I always forget. And my speaker's on, so we should all be able to hear things together as a group.
Yay.
Turn off EDM bullshit. Oh, Isutik! Yes, another fellow rainbower. How are you, love? Home dyed my hair for nearly 20 years. That's same. Like, I was literally just talking about this yesterday before you showed up because someone was asking about what hair dye I use. And I was like, I just do it myself. I get it cut professionally like once or twice a year, let them bleach it and whatever. But I do it myself because every single time I've gone and tried to get a vibrant color, they always use Wella. And I know it's the professional, like everybody uses Wella. It washes out in one day.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
Yeah.
Like, I've literally said, can we just skip this step? Like, you can send me home with just the bleach. I'll do it myself. And she's like, I promise what I do is better. It's not.
No.
Like, it's just gone. And what is on me?
It's dry.
Is it my tag? No, something crinkled under me. Am I sticking? It was my tag.
Yeah.
It is my tag. Sick. It's fine. I'm totally put together today, guys. Professional streamer, fully dressed. Don't worry about it.
It's been 2 days full of things that you have not been expecting.
Yes. 100%.
Like, I think you are doing great.
Thank you. I mean, for the most part, it's all very happy.
Yes.
Did you guys actually have to ban anyone for spoiling it? No, I don't think so. Not one. I knew nothing. And not one thing was dropped in my chat that I witnessed. If it was, my mods got it so damn fast I never saw it.
Yeah. I'm so
completely
proud.
surprised. I had no idea. None. I'm, again, extremely proud to have such amazing friends. Like, what the fuck? Not even a troll. Like, we were talking about that in the car the other day. Not even a rando troll, like, went to go find me and went, why does Rod Johnston have the stream title, Don't Tell ClassyKatie, ha? Like, nothing.
Yeah.
It must have been a bad day for the trolls. Your friend is hot. I know. Thank you. Her name's Vissy, if you'd like to address her.
Very much happy and taken, and I appreciate your compliment.
I know.
I want you to know that I have someone that I love very, very much.
It's a dog.
It's two.
It's too true. My bad. It's Doggas. Doggas. Hi, penis. How are you, lover?
Hi,
Dude, it was fantastic, Greg. Watching the clip is very surreal because I think I kind of blacked out. Like, my brain went into a mode of, like, nothing is more important than figuring out what the fuck you're looking at right now.
Real.
Yeah.
Figuring out that this is real.
Like, is it a cutout? Am I being debated? What's happening?
Is this a dream?
Yeah. It was fuckery. Anyways, this is it. Let's cheers to it.
Yes.
Let us cheers. We're going to watch, Nicktastic gave us a funny clip, but then also the clip of Vissy shocking the fuck out of me yesterday.
Yay.
Thank you all for such a wonderful surprise. Anyone who knew about it, kept the secret, anything, because damn, you did well. Well done. If a wild Vissy here appeared, I would pass out. I think I almost did. Seriously, like, I compared it to, when you're a kid and, like, you're in elementary school and you see your teacher at the grocery store. Like, your brain is like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, like, the worlds collide. And when the possibility of the thing happening isn't even in your head because she lives in Oklahoma,
Yes.
my brain died. It was fantastic. Dude, look at that. It's Rod gave her, well, it's Rod's, Rod doesn't own anything. He's homeless. So let's say Rod found this on the road, put some tinfoil on it, and said, Vissy, want to light it on fire? And Vissy was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're standing somewhere. I was like, every time I've gone to a con, people always come up behind me. First, they find me from behind, probably ass or hair, and it's always, oh, you really are tall. To be fair, penis, I have also snuck up on you multiple times and got you back. So.
But it's a lot easier to sneak up on you being
I know.
tall and stuff. Like, it's hard to sneak up on me. You know,
Well, I feel like as a small person, you're more aware. Like, you are closer to the ground. Like, you see more than I do. I'm used to just looking over heads, I guess, maybe. Oh, my God. Cocky, you silly fuck. Thank you for 420. Cheers. So, I just packed a bowl. I think Vissy's packing. Did you?
Yeah.
Bitch, what? Cheers. Cheers, lovers. Right, Peen? I'll be a winner someday at something. Might not be that, but it'll be something.
Yay! An actual, like, dream come true.
Huh?
Actual, like, dream come true.
Yeah, literally. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. It's been a good day. Well, couple of days, I should say. Literally. Ooh, how's the CO weed? Comparatively. Kendo, what the fuck? You metabolized that question. What in the hell, Sin?
Hail your dick. What? Kendo.
Thank you. Oh, my fucking dick farts. Kendo, thank you for gifting 5 subs in the chat. Azos, Echoscope, Stove Up, Steely, and Cynical. 99, you're all but was the highest order. Go, what the fuck? Go forth and be consensual in every way. A fucking hype train, what? She was talking. I just slammed her in the knee. It's fine. Abuse is everywhere. Kendo, thank you for the biddies. Edgar Allan Poe, thank you for the biddies and thank you for the hype train. If you don't know what a hype train you give money to this and you get emotes from Twitch. I just am going to
touch. I'm here. You can touch me. Like, is that, like, so nice?
It was Morse code. What did I say?
I can touch you, bitch. I don't know.
Word. Consensually. It's fine. That one's hard to grasp. Yes. Thank you.
It's gonna be a thing. You know this, right?
Gluttony.
I am so ready to, I forgot where we were going with this.
God damn it. It's the marijuana and the love. What the fuck?
Oh, yes, about the marijuana. So
Oh, yes, CO weed.
2 weeks ago, I was in California and had their recreational stuff. And we just bought, well, we did buy an eighth and I rolled it. And
yeah.
I did everything. She had no ID. She had no, I did everything. Anyway.
Vissy had a terrible time.
So, it was good.
It was a terrible time. I'll say it.
It was a horrible time.
It was a terrible time.
The weed was good, though. I wouldn't say...
And this is the California weed?
Yes.
Yes.
I would say that I definitely felt the percentage. Like, when we had a pre-roll that was 49%.
Jesus God.
I felt it.
Yeah, yeah. Do your lips go numb when you smoke them? Or, like, kind of, like, fuzzy feeling?
Yeah.
Mine do, too.
Yeah.
It's almost like a menthol kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm. Right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah. I don't smoke them often enough, so when I do, I'm like, oh. Mm-hmm. Odd. Every time.
Usually I don't try and smoke joints too much. That and the smell sticks to you.
Really? Yeah, your hands.
Your face, and so...
And you get that resin on your lips. Oh my God, Kendo gifted more bits. Wait, what? Glut gifted a sub to subs91 and Kendo gifted 1,000 bits. Why? Thank you. Why?
Excuse me.
I appreciate you. Thank you. You scared a burp out of Vissy. Apologize. I'm just kidding. Apologize. Hi, Sarah. Sarah. Look, close surprise.
She knew. I'm pretty sure
I'm just going to keep saying it all day.
I'm so happy.
I'm going to assume no one knows because I'm still surprised.
I love the community that they could actually do this.
I've always loved him, as
Kendo
we
did
always
it
do,
again.
but damn. So, Kendo!
Choo choo, motherfucker. Thank you.
Thank you for the 500 biddies. I am super. You know what? Thank you. I'm an awkward turtle.
As it should be.
It's a lifestyle we lead. Dude, sweet. Zeus. Hey, Katie, you're brutally honest all the time, and I love you for it. Do you even bend the truth for your friends to make them feel better? No. I don't think that's being a very good friend.
She's just not rude.
Yeah, we literally just talked. That's so weird you bring that up. Interesting question. Literally right before stream, because Vissy had this horrible experience going to this wedding, the person she had to stay with was, I can't start. I mean, I'll think of a good comparison. I can't think of one right now. Horrible. And while we were saying, like, you know, she was like, at a certain point, like, I would bring up stuff like, you're doing stuff that is just, you know, like, one thing that really stood out to me was walking through the airport and just stopping in the middle of traffic to look at your phone or otherwise, you know, or just like plopping your bag in the middle of the walkway,
Or
things
just
like
turning
that,
around.
turning out of nowhere, just like, you know, causing little jam ups and shit like that. And eventually Vissy was like, hey, like, I'll guide you, like, come this way, like, you got to look forward, like, stop looking at your phone. And I was like, I feel like there's a way you can do that, though, like Vissy has done many times, and I have myself, where you can be, it's not confrontational, but you can be nice to people and still be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I try to do that at all times. Like, I never try to be mean. I don't want to hurt my friends' feelings, but I'm still honest to them always.
Right.
Because that's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want anyone lying to me to be nice or anything, you know, unless it's like a Christmas present or surprise, like dropping a friend off at my house mysteriously from Oklahoma. Those lies are okay, acceptable. But beyond that, you know what I mean? I kind of like, I try to put out what I want.
Technically, there were no lies. Just no one said anything.
Dude, it was fantastic. Not a lie. I didn't know anything. I did not ask. I knew nothing. I know nothing. I am Jon Snow.
I even asked something that's hinted towards this stream.
Dude, you did. I had no fucking idea.
Yes, I love this so much.
I'm an ignorant hoe,
No,
but I'm
you're
so
not.
impressed.
I planned this. Like, this was something I really wanted to plan, and
Dude, it was so well
I
done.
told Rod too.
Goonies, thank you. I'm so sorry I missed
No,
this
no,
up.
no, you're good.
Goonies, girl, thank you for the resub. I love you.
For that month.
But yeah, same. It's just like the most exciting, amazing surprise ever.
Right.
It wasn't really a lie if you didn't know about it exactly. Like, it's not a lie, really. But you know what I mean. Like, when someone's like, asks something about a
love
gift
that
you might have got
dress.
them. Like, those are the only acceptable ones. But beyond that, like, I want my friends to be honest with me. Like, if I've got toilet paper on my foot or my fly is down or something, like,
Right.
I don't
Something in
want to
your
walk
teeth,
around with
yeah.
that. Like, please pull me aside and be like, bitch, salad up in that. And I'll be like, thank you. There's a way to be funny and nice about things and not hurt your friends' feelings, but still be an honest friend. And I try to do that at all times.
And
'Cause-
Zeke is awesome, by the way, for helping me. He really did.
Zeke did help.
A
Without
lot.
knowing anything.
I mean, we've never met in person.
Little
so
black
it's
dress.
kind
Busy!
Yes! Hi!
She had never seen you before, I swear.
I'm
I feel
just
like it's QVC.
Oh my gosh. Hand model type of.
If only I had those. I've got big eye workout hands.
I feel
Kendo,
like-
thank you for the biddies. Thank you very much for the hype train, y'all. I appreciate you. If I missed anything, I am sorry. But also...
I'm a pretty big distraction. I am small, but I cause a scene.
Dude, you know, throughout my life, like we were talking about my brother, I have a small brother who's really short. Like, all the people I've known that have been, like, significantly shorter than the average, they usually have a huge personality because I feel like that's how you make yourself big. It's like how you fill the space you want to fill in a room. Whereas, like, people like me and Rod, we tend to not be that way in public more and, like, hunch because we just stand out and fill way too much space in a room on accident. It's weird, but I've noticed that's kind of, like, not obviously exactly, but it is definitely kind of a, in general, personality trait with people that are excessively tall and or short. We make up for it. I don't have the sass. That's her.
ways.
I make up for it by sitting a lot and wearing flats.
I love tall shoes, but Wally does not.
Thank you.
And it's okay. I have nowhere to wear them, honestly.
I have heels. I just honestly, like, I feel like I'm walking so fucking weird. I've never felt sexy in a pair of heels in my life.
I love wedges. Oh,
Wedges are the best. Yep,
I
I don't
love
consider that.
wedges.
I don't consider that a heel though, because they're so
Oh,
comfy.
okay.
Like, to me, I'm like, how can I say you're a heel because I love you?
I can run in you.
Yeah,
Like,
I can run in
honestly.
you. I could like literally fall over and get up, and you're still on. My ankles won't fall off on you.
Yeah.
Walk on gridded, like a grid,
Yes,
you know,
actually,
like
texture.
walkway or something. Oh
Yes.
God, did I ever tell you
Gravel.
we used to like when I was in college, we used to set up with lawn chairs in the wintertime and watch the freshman girls who still dress pretty
Yes.
just fall. Oh my God, it was.
Because they had to wear the cute shoes.
They would wear like like when we were in college, the style was like the jeggings, the boots, the vest from North Face, you know, the long sleeve, whatever. But the boots always had a heel on them. Like they would do some fancy fucking heel on these hot thigh high boots, walking to like Chem 101 or something. And my campus, I don't know if I think a lot of college campuses do this because they want to seem like cool. The whole thing was just red brick. Like every walkway was just hand laid, not grouted red brick. The whole thing, huge campus. And so throughout the years, because pretty old, like roots had warped everything. Like bricks were missing. Hippies would just pop them out and carve them and put them other places on campus. So you'd watch these girls like come out of the dorm, like, hair like here, you know, the streaks of blonde in it, perfectly like bouffant curled. It starts pouring rain, so they're pissed because no one in Seattle owns an umbrella. It's just not real. So they're already ruined. And then they take a step,
Why?
and it's just
Slick.
it's a fuck fest of watching people slide on their ass to class. It's incredible. We had so much fun watching. We would be fucked up in lawn chairs in the middle of winter just watching people fall. But at a certain point, like, I wouldn't say second quarter, third quarter, because we were a quarter system, which is like 3 quarters a year, and then the fourth quarter is summer, I guess. By third quarter, they were in sweats and gave up. And I never knew if it was the falling or the giving up on looking nice before class.
We just had like fall and spring and summer semester.
My sister was on semesters too. I don't know why some schools do quarters. It's weird.
That is
Because,
weird.
like, you can take way more classes in a semester than I could. Like, I would max 3 classes a quarter because
Right,
you would take them so often. Like, it would be like 3 times a week, 4 times a week with a 6-hour lab,
Right. Like
which
yeah,
is insane.
for an extent for months.
Yeah.
Like what? That's weird.
It was weird. It really, like, when I talked to my sister about her college experience, I felt like it wasn't like more high quality, but she would go to a class and she would have a week to like digest that material and delve into it, whereas I would have, you know, less than 24 hours to go home, read it all, digest it, and go back, and then you'd be moving on immediately.
Yeah.
It felt like kind of accelerated is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Quarter system, right? Zoe, were you on quarter system too?
Oh.
I think a lot of schools still do it, and I don't know why. Do they make more
I know
money?
She can get out.
Oh, are you stuck, baby girl?
Yeah.
We got you. We got you. You're gonna go this way. Here, you zoom in.
Okay. This way. Wait,
Yep.
Which way?
Either way. She'll make it.
Okay. This way. Okay.
Go that way.
There we go.
Go on.
Alrighty.
Fucking dogs, my dudes, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Yeah, mine was quarter system too, and I don't know if you experienced this as well, Zoe, but let me see. I wish I could move my arm in. I can do that, but
I moved mine in some, so I can. There we go.
I wonder. I have an idea. Wait. I forget what each button does, so let me experiment for a minute. I think I can raise mine, and then yours can go under. No, there's the arm. Just kidding. Anyways, we can take more classes with a quarter system. Do we really though? Because like my sister would do the same amount of classes I did a year, but she would take like more classes in each semester as opposed to spreading out those classes over 3 quarters. You know what I mean? And I was just going to say, the reason I hated the quarter system the most, just personally, you can't generalize personal experience, but like I did sciences, I did chemistry, and most of them were always like a triplet class. So it was like fall, you would take 121, winter 122, and then 123 in the spring. And if it filled up before you got to it because you didn't have the hierarchy to sign up soon or whatever, or you didn't, you know, whatever happened, if you didn't get into it, you had to wait an entire fiscal year to get it again, which was fucking insane. Like, the amount of extra years you're in school just taking bullshit classes because it filled up too fast was wild. That was infuriating. And it just again, personal experience, but talking to my sister who went to a semester school, it seemed like a lot less of that. Because, like, a teacher could teach, you know, 2 classes a semester, 2 different classes a semester, because they weren't so often a week or something like that. My college was on semester, but I had friends in the college literally down the road who were on quarters, and we studied the same subjects, and they were so much more stressed because of everything they had compressed into time. That's how I felt. It was just like you didn't have time to actually study the material. It was more like rote memorize it to get through the quiz on Wednesday or to just fucking do a final.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound fun at all.
What would happen if a bucket of water was thrown on you? I would melt, and then Vissy would hunt you down, Taken style, and skin everyone you love with her teeth.
Any more questions?
We're open to a Q&A. What's up?
Hi, Mag.
Mag, look who's still with me. I will take advantage of all the seconds. I have burped. I apologize.
I have been just loving on the fur babies.
I think Nice Neighbor Lady was actually passed the fuck out. We got a lovely picture of her passed out, but we all got home really late last night. It was crazy. Oh my God.
I've kept them up late 2 nights in a row.
You didn't do it yesterday, though. The drivers on the road.
Oh, that was so bad.
Do you think like there was extra heat coming from the back seat? Because I feel like maybe you and I were creating like some sort of like dwarf star with fury in the back seat of the car.
We were so angry.
I love. Can I just say though, to not even have like a discussion, just to have someone sitting next to you that just happens to meet your exact anger level about someone going unnecessarily slow down a mountain pass with literally like looks like 50 cars piled up behind you was comforting. Because most of the time people are like, Katie, chill out. There's nothing you can do. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here silently angry. Leave me the fuck alone.
No, we stewed together.
Dude, we were both back there like, fuck this guy. What is this guy doing? Who is this person? Are they dumb?
Happening?
Did they die? What's happening? And poor Megan was driving. She was probably like, can we kill the 2 girls in the back now? Like, can we throw them off the mountain? Because I literally rolled my window down and was just like flipping off the air at one point.
Happening?
Like, it was mind-numbingly slow. And it was one car going down the mountain pass. And I'm not kidding. There were so many cars. Because there was some sort of construction going on. So it was like we had to wait in a line. And while other cars passed us in a 1-lane thing. So we were like number 3, I think. 3 or 4 in the line. And this person just happened to be lucky number fucking 1.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, they went... At one point, correct me if I'm wrong, Rod, if you're still here. At one point, the speed limit was 60, and they were going 26 miles an hour.
Correct.
And they would brake for no reason.
No reason.
Nothing was happening.
No one's in front of them.
They never pulled over. We went by so many stops where, you know, those truck pull-offs where, like, semis and shit can pull off. Nothing. And I was just... Like, there's nothing you can do, but both of us in the back, our mouths were just running. Like, the things we wanted to do to this person, or what's wrong with this person, or, like, we'd be honking the horn. I'd roll the hood of my car down and start screaming obscenities. Like, what in the fuck? Are they unaware? It's illegal to hold up more than 5 cars, by the way. Fury. So much. I know there's nothing you can do. I've never had, like, actual road rage, which, by the way, Vissy told me has been a thing lately.
Oh, yes.
Real life? Tell
Real
them.
life.
Apparently, people are freaking out on the road. Like, violently?
Violently. Like, I
I don't
haven't
like
looked,
that.
like, deep into the stories, because, honestly, I'm a little nervous, too.
It's scary.
It is. But, at work, when I open up a new tab, I get, like, local stories.
Yeah.
And so, like, the first couple I've seen in the past month I've seen at least 2 or 3 that have been just straight up road rage. Someone, like, going to the hospital because of road rage. And I think the last one I saw was like a mother and a daughter had to go to the hospital because of it.
That's
like,
insane. I've seen one, which was pretty bad. I think we told you about it last night, didn't we? Because Rod had seen the same one. It was a dude who, like, he had a dash cam, which was the best.
And
so the cops had him.
Bang, bang, bang.
Literally.
Yeah.
Someone apparently cuts him off in traffic. He pulls a pistol out of his crotch area and just starts blasting through his own windshield at this other car. Out of nowhere. I mean, the dude didn't even look mad. Like, he looks just... And then his car loses control, and that's all you see. It's the dumbest, fucking weirdest shit. I just don't get it. I don't understand what's happening.
It was... Oh.
Like, I understand road rage, but your car is like that precious place where you can just scream anything, and you don't have to act out on it.
Right.
You can just... at the person, and they can't hear you.
And my mother's response to that, her exact response is...
Oh, God.
So what did they say? Like, I don't...
Let me show you. Mama! The beer truck. Oh my God, the beer truck. So when we stopped in the line to like go on the 1-lane road, the car, I think it was like 2 cars up, or maybe it was the car right in front of us. It was like a construction truck, you know, with the rails on it that has all the stuff in the back. and we see the door of the truck open because we had to sit there for like 10 minutes. It was a pretty long line. The door of the truck opens, guy gets out, makes like this motion like, oh, fuck all this shit, goes to a cooler in the back of the work truck, pulls a beer out, cracks it, and gets back in the driver's seat. Like, it was the most Colorado thing I think I've seen in a long time. Amen. But what? Also? And it was not the slow driver, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
That was a bad time.
It was an actual person that owned a
Hi,
working
Taco. How are you,
vehicle.
love? Oh my gosh.
Did you take your joy
Thank
today?
you.
Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
Take your joy, motherfuckers. It's worth it. I went through a full existential breakdown
Ugh.
before remembering to take my joy this morning.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I call my doctor.
Call your doctor. You want me to
just-
call your doctor? I could pretend to be you.
No. Oh gosh, no. My doctor knows me.
Hey, bitch. Oh,
She knows me.
this morning I could have. I lost my voice.
I don't
My voice was totally gone this morning, probably from screaming at the slow drivers in the car.
Maybe. Like, it was so bad. They were, and it was more than one. And then on our way back here, we were almost back. And some
Oh my
weirdo,
God!
some crazy person wants to start swerving, and we start to hear sirens, like, police sirens, and so we see.
And I see a shit ton of lights in my rear view, so I'm like,
I don't,
oh,
because
pull over.
I avoid lights because of my surgery and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just painful. So like,
Good idea.
I see this like old, like SUV type of silver car just kind of like almost slightly drifting through the lanes.
This
kind
is the
of
part I didn't
swerving.
see.
Like, they were swerving into this lane, and then their back end kind of drifted, and then they swerved into the other lane, and it did the same thing. And then that's whenever I saw the cops come through.
Fly by?
Yeah. And
So-
then he just like drove over the median and was like smoking
Within a foot of us. This all happened like under a stoplight.
right behind us.
Yeah. So my view, because I was driving, I was like pulling over for the cops to go by, and I see like all the cop lights, and then I see the cars behind me pulling over, and one car looks like it's trying to weave into the cars pulling to the side, and then it just yanks out from behind my Jeep like violently into traffic, flies over a median, and that's when Vissy's like, that's the fuck they're chasing. I'm like, what? They're chasing someone? Nuh-uh. He flies through a red light, and then like an island thing, they put in the middle of the thing, he just poof off of. And you see the cops and him go into the neighborhood. We followed them as far as we could without seeming creepy.
Yeah. There was
I'm a little
5
sad I don't know what happened. We need to
There
Google
was-
that later.
we do, we
I'm
really
very
do.
curious what the fuck was going on there. It was weird.
Yeah. There was 5, and then another one started to come up, and so he started to pull over. She started to pull over again, but it turned. So I was like, oh, he's gonna cut him off. Like, cause where is he gonna go? He was going into a neighborhood.
He went into a residential neighborhood that's
Yeah.
all stop signs. Like the amount of crimes this bitch is running, if he's just fucking flying through that shit. How much is it per stop sign? Would you rather have a close friend that was there by your side through life, but live a poor life, or become rich and have every material thing you wish for, but never have that one close connection?
Oh, I mean,
I don't want to be rich or poor. That's so extreme. Can I be in the middle and have yes?
right?
I feel like money ruins people. Like, look at all the billionaires in the media and shit. Like, they nuts. They build penises and go to space and, like, breed with models across the world. It's weird.
I'll take the middle I'll go through the bad and good friends. Like,
Same.
I'll live through that. Like,
Yeah.
I'll experience them both.
Like a neutral
Yeah.
kind of area.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be, like, the extreme of both seems heartbreaking. Because,
Only
like,
having one person.
yeah, like, having an amazing friend is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are broke-ass poor and you can't eat and you're living on the streets, like, friendship only goes so far.
Yeah.
Until they're your pimp. You know what I'm saying? That sounds horrible, but I truly believe everyone just deserves a roof over their head. Unfortunately, we live in America where everything's terrible and you have to pay lots of money for the roof. I'd rather have a roof.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no middle.
But your title. Do you want to explain the title? Is the
Poor. Because I'll just die.
Oh,
It'll be over faster.
okay.
That's my choice.
I was gonna answer.
Sorry.
I was gonna
He said there was no middle, so I had to go. I'd rather just die faster, and that seems like the way
Oh,
to go.
God.
Oh my God, what up, Wally? I had a patient from the pharmacy I worked at got arrested for killing someone for... What? Wait, I had a patient from the pharmacy I worked at got arrested for killing someone from road rage. We saw him multiple times a week for years. What in the fuck? He was normal. That's a terrifying prospect to consider.
I remember him telling me about that.
Holy.
Mm-mm.
That is just so scary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Zoe, I'm very, very excited for your Vegas trip. Speaking of, if anybody has any tips and tricks on where Zoe should, like, definitely see things in Vegas, drop them in chat. I haven't been in years. Like, I know old Vegas stuff, but a lot of it's been torn down or repurposed into some other fucking motel.
Never been.
It's okay.
I don't.
You
really
might
travel.
get
I think I've
kidnapped.
traveled the most in this year.
Do you like, well, you've had such a mixed experience.
Mm-mm.
Honestly, I've always, like, it's so hard to find someone you can travel with, and by that I mean be in super close quarters with and stand for that amount of time. I prefer just to do it alone or with my sister.
This was my first one by myself. That's why I was like, I need to at least try it.
It's not bad, right?
Mm-mm.
I remember going on my first flight by myself. I think it was to Baltimore to do my interview there, and I remember being like, it was just weird being in an airport and not having someone to talk to or sit next to you. That was the weirdest part.
Oh God, so I'd still take that over what I'd have to have.
Dude.
I'm so happy the wedding was at the beginning. That's really the best part about it. Was the wedding was at the very beginning, and I didn't have to actually handle. I didn't have to deal with any of that like beforehand because it would have tainted a lot of stuff. It would have. Yes.
Dude, I kind of like. Do you ever want to ask the bride about her? Be like, yo, what's up? What's up with this? What's up with
See,
this?
I mean, I love the bride, and
Yes, Mag. I would agree 100%. Mag said Vegas is as fun as the people you go with.
okay,
I would say that.
Yeah.
100%. Yes.
Hi, Mayo. I want to talk to her about it, but I also don't really want to just like bring it up out of nowhere because it's a touchy subject even for me still at this moment.
No
Like,
the moment that today when you told me the story of her bursting into tears trying to order chicken wings because she felt pressured to read a menu, I completely, like, for a good split second, I embodied the anxiety I know you probably, like, were feeling. Like, this is a grown woman with children who just had a crisis ordering chicken wings.
exactly in my
Like-
head, like I had to process this and then deal with that.
Yeah, because, like, you're not a bad person. It's not like you're going to be like, peace, bitch, freak
Right.
out on your own. But, like,
Like-
what do you do?
Yeah.
She's a grown man-child. Like, it's just, I can't even. I would be kind of fucked up for a while. Like, emotionally fucked up from that.
So I will talk to her about it, but I also just want a little bit of time to pass.
Absolutely.
So
That and, like, you know, like,
And I did talk
emotion
to her.
affects memory and shit. And so the more
Yes.
you sit on it, you'll probably, like, be more eloquent with how you talk about it.
exactly, I won't be as angry about it. But also, I talked because I spent the day of her wedding, like the first 3 hours or so with her, because she didn't leave the bedroom. Like they had this traditional thing going on, and so I spent like just her and I spent the first 3 or 4 hours together.
Yeah.
Like getting to have our alone time, which was really nice. But I told her like there are a little bit of the issues I had before we got there, like with the ID and that sort of stuff. So, and she's like, I know, like, she hadn't seen everything yet. Like, the reception hadn't happened.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of things hadn't happened yet. So,
Yep.
I still also, she was going through her first, like, she's getting married, and I want time to pass before I talk to her about it.
No.
And I will talk to her about it, for sure.
I wouldn't have said
facts.
anything at the wedding either.
Because, one, I was her oldest friend there. Like, I realized that. I'm the oldest friend besides your family. Like,
That's pretty
I even
cute.
knew her longer than the person I traveled with. Like, I'm the only person
Pre-Christian.
that really knew her as, like, she had a bad side.
The pre-Christ friend.
Ah, yeah. That's me.
I love that. What up, Complex? How are you? I just want to say, Vissy, I'm so glad medicine works. You're so joyous and beautiful. It would be a loss for the world if you've been lost. We've talked about that endlessly since she's been here as well. Agreed.
That was beautifully put. Thank you. Little black dress.
A to the fucking men. We literally in the car yesterday, I was like, I can remember the exact text in chat and reading it about Vissy being like, hey, Katie, so when you faint, do you normally go limp or are you like stiff as a board? And that was the beginning. Like, that was it. That was like the moment. And it's just been like a snowball of time since then with like COVID and the surgeries and all that. But it's wild. I'm so thankful you're still here. And it's wild to think there was a moment in time where all of us were like,
What's gonna happen?
what the
Yeah.
fuck? It's so weird. It's surreal. Yeah, I agree 100%. Like, thank fuck for science. Thank fuck for that neurosurgeon who did a fantabulous job. And all the wonderful nurses. And, like,
Yes.
just, like, sometimes medicine is good.
Yeah.
You know? It's just crazy.
It's the bill collectors.
Ugh.
It's the billing department that I'm not a fan of.
She's still getting bills, by the way. She just told me she just got another bill from that shit. Like, it's just wild. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, getting to hug, like, that hug yesterday was just, like, so many emotions.
That's kind of when Rod and I got to meet for the first time in person. We hugged, and it was like, again, it was at the end of COVID. Well, not the end of COVID, but we were both vaxxed and boosted and felt safe. You know, we were both in bubbles. And same feeling. It was like, you get to hug someone you care about, like a friend. It's just different, man.
It really is.
I love my alone time, but man, getting to actually hang out with someone, getting to hang out with you is just... We talked about that too, like being able to watch someone's face.
Yes.
When you talk to them is so important. It's weird when you... It's totally cool, you know, for the most of the time, be on the internet, chatting on whatever, but to never get to be in the person and see body language in the face and like...
Right, and actually get to see facial muscles move and stuff like that. Like,
the way their eyes are.
Right?
I just needed chapstick.
Oh.
But I'll smoke a bowl with you too. Actually, I should do that before chapstick.
Well, Viata delightfully let us know it's 3 minutes till my 420.
Oh my god, Viata! Viata's been on it. She got us yesterday too.
Viata's always on it. She's mom.
God damn it. Truth be told, I've got chapstick in here somewhere.
You were using chapstick as your, like,
that's
cover.
I thought I... Oh my god, I was. Oh my god, it's right there. Look at it blended in my table. It's almost the...
I have that exact same one at home.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, the wife of a dispensary owner I know made me a little, like, get well gift while I was recovering, and she got me that stuff.
Cute. I just got it recently. I normally don't like Burt's Bees, like the chapstick sticks.
But
they're
that
just dry.
stuff is different.
This is like, this chapstick, in case anybody's like, what the fuck, there's a lint in it?
What are we talking about?
There's a lint in it. This chapstick, it's a Burt's Bees, like little lip balm, but it's almost like a lotion. It's not like that hard, waxy stick. Which every time I try to use it, it like rips my lip. I'm like sitting there trying to get it on. I'm like, come on!
Oh, excuse me, yeah.
Bless your heart.
I got like hiccups. 3:19.
I still remember surgery day like it was yesterday. We talked about you a lot too, Wally. I was like, I couldn't sleep the night before. I cannot, and I can never, unless I'm, God forbid, in ever that situation, can never fathom how you two were dealing. Like, it was just nuts. And the fact that both of you were, like, constantly in contact with me, I was checked up every moment, I still was like, if this is me, like, what the fuck is happening up in bitch ass over here? Like, I can't even. And the fact that we couldn't hug, like, COVID, and, like, it was the height of, and it was just...
The fact that Wally couldn't be there with me after having brain surgery.
Oh, my God. That part. For those of you who
me.
don't know what she's talking about, it was literally during COVID when it was like, you can't come into the hospital unless you're the one dying.
Right.
Bitch had to go get 420, happy 420. She had to go get a brain tumor removed without her lover.
For 4 days.
For 4 days alone.
Yep.
He could not enter the doors. Like, that's how strict these hospitals were. Can you imagine? Like, where your mind was, where his mind was, probably both equally horrible in different ways. I can't even.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, just like, I'm just so happy you're here, and I'm happy you had him to keep you here.
Yes.
Thank you, Wally. We all love you.
Wally.
Thank you. I love you too.
I love you.
Cheers.
That didn't look like a very big hit, but that was a big hit.
I remember the updates too. I remember that day. It was that day. I feel like surgery day was really similar to the day you fainted, in that it was like, I was streaming because I wanted to be there for the community, and I know the community, like, I needed the community, like, we all needed each other that day, but it was like, I don't remember anything but the updates. It was like brain survival mode between what's happening. Like, I couldn't move, you couldn't, who could? it was just existential. And I know I'm talking about me, like, obviously it's much worse elsewhere, but fucking Christ. That's all I can come from, and it was terrible. And I'm very happy you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you to science.
Thank you. And I was telling Katie yesterday about rewatching the day that I had surgery, her stream, like when I could after I got home.
Oh my God, I
Like, a
remember when
couple
you
days.
sent your first message, and you were like, it's Vissy. Like, it was you and not Wally. And we were
Yeah.
like, girl, you okay? Like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, I didn't want to make you type more or talk more
Yeah.
because I knew what the state you were in. But at the same point, I was like,
I want to know everything.
yeah, it was crazy. It literally is surreal. I can't think of another word.
Because it was hard for me to talk. Like,
Yeah.
that was the worst part, was they were like, oh yeah, you can just
Dude.
you can FaceTime, your family, bring an iPad. And I'm like, okay, I'm having brain surgery. They're going in my nose between my eyes, and I'm definitely going to be able to look at my iPad. And of course, thankfully, the beautiful Metal Jazz sent me her old iPad, so I had one to even do that.
I remember that was so
that
fucking
was
nice.
amazing. But like, I could barely talk or look at my phone. I had to set my phone on my chest, and when Wally would call me, and I would barely talk.
Oh.
And I just had to, like, barely push it out because it was hard.
We smoked so much pot. I smoked 2 ounces that week. I remember. It was the most expensive week of my life, and I don't regret a moment of it because there aren't enough drugs to numb that.
That was rough.
It was like, it's a weird fear because it's not like every ounce of my body is encompassed with fear. It's that 0.00003% chance that something goes wrong.
Yes.
Encompasses you, and that is fucking weird, especially because, like, I worked in neurosurgery. I know the stats. I was so comfortable with you, but it was like, I remember it was like, when did they pick your surgeon? Was it like a couple months before they knew who it was going to be?
No. Like, I met my neurosurgeon on November 2nd. No.
Months is what
Like,
my brain thought.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a month. Like, I had my passing out incident on Halloween, and then I saw my doctor on November 2nd, so I didn't actually see my neurosurgeon until I think the 8th.
December 8th?
November 8th.
November 8th. Okay, yeah.
And so then I met my ENT like the 10th, and then it took, I think, 2 or 3 weeks after that before they knew my date. So I didn't know my date until about 2 weeks before, maybe 2 weeks. Like,
so I would say, like, probably the first 2 weeks is when I was like, this is horrifying, but I feel so confident. And then, like, about a week before, it was like...
That's when they told me he couldn't come.
Maybe that's what it was. It was like the creeping dread started coming in, and that's when I was just like...
Yeah, that's...
But there's the 0.00000... Like, you just start to hyper-focus on the stupid, like, such a slim, dumb chance that something... Because she's healthy, she's young, she has a partner who's going to help take care of her. Like, she had everything going for her. The top neurosurgeon in the country, who Dr. Neuro knew personally, by the way, which is amazing. So we all had this personal connection to him, which was really cool. But, like, everything was going for her, and my brain just twisted. And I think it was literally because I knew you were going to be alone in it.
Yes.
And that is, like...
That was the hardest part. And then, like, we had our own questions because brain surgery, like, what if I have it? Like, what if my personality changes?
Right?
The first question we had was, like, Wally asked, was like, what if you don't love me anymore? You know how hard of a question that was? Like...
No! No! That's like the worst question ever, and my heart is breaking, but it's okay because we love you, Wally.
But it's a real question. Like,
I mean, it would be a fear I would have. I don't know if I would have the courage to verbalize it. But, like, for real, like, that is... Brains are crazy.
Yeah.
It's so... And I think that was part of what got me, too, is, like, as much as, we have this medical confidence, like, I worked in the neuro unit, whatever, we still know so little.
Especially about the brain.
And the way they took yours out. Like, have we talked about how her tumor was here?
It's like... Right.
And they went in like an Egyptian scrambling brains? Like, that's not a joke. They went in through her... Can we get a nose comparison? Do you think you could pull a brain tumor out of that? Because I couldn't. That's what they did to her. So not only is it like this horrible thing she went through and had to recover from, it was invisible.
Yes.
Like, there is nothing, like...
Oh, I'll show stream.
Fucking like, this, show them your brain surgery.
This is my brain surgery scar. Right there.
That's
it.
the brain surgery scar. Other than going through her nose and having like she had a professional nose picker.
I love my ENT.
Bitches.
He walked in the door, said hello,
I was so
elbow
happy you
bumped.
loved him because I knew you were going to spend so much time with
So
him.
much time, but he elbow bumped and said, "Do you know you have a deviated septum? I'll fix that while I'm in there."
I fucking remember that because mine's deviated and I was like jealous. God damn.
Like, and I mean, I didn't even know I had one, and it's a whole new nostril. Like a whole new breathing.
I can't even fathom.
Like,
What's that like?
It's surprising.
Maybe that's why you can't sleep. What if your
cold.
brain is just getting more oxygen than
cool.
it's ever gotten in your life?
That was the one thing I said.
Oh,
Every time I
like-
breathed, it was so cold when I would breathe in my nose.
So weird.
Like the first month after my surgery, I thought I was giving myself a brain freeze from breathing
Like
in my
going
nose.
out in freezing weather suddenly? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so weird. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it was
Weird. Vissy gives Anaconda hugs. Good. Hi, Ty. How are you? Look who came to surprise me. This is Vissy. If you didn't know, if you haven't seen her stream, but she's one of my mods and best friends. She's awesome. We're talking about her survival. Also, this morning we got to feed a Cordoma together. So the witchcraft is officially real. It's not complete, but it's come full circle.
It's a never ending.
Yes, it's a never ending. Like, I will never stop feeding Cordoma cockroaches.
I mean,
like, that's
my
just...
tumor can grow back. So.
No, it won't. Not as long as I'm alive.
So, Celtic asked a question.
Ooh.
And the answer to that is actually...
Oh, it's actually kind of funny.
It really is.
It's a good story. I like this story. It's kind of cute.
So, I did not know what Twitch was for actually a very long time. I watched YouTube. I watched Co on YouTube, and then Wally showed me Drop Frames, and Zeke actually made a The Stand reference by Stephen King. I am a very big Stephen King fan, and I was very excited. And I also thought he was a little bit of a wizard, because when he vaped, I never saw smoke. Ever.
You know,
Like,
I know why. I'll
it was
tell
the
you
lighting,
later.
Isn't it?
No,
Oh.
I'll tell you why later. It's
Oh, God.
magic.
Oh, my
I
God.
asked him the same. It's kind of a technique and it's magic. Go on.
I swear. Yeah, I was like, is he actually like a wizard? But, so I started watching him on YouTube for years. And
I can't even
then
imagine.
I finally started watching Twitch a little bit, like just over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so I asked Wally, I was like, hey, can I use your Prime sub account to sub to Zeke? And he said, I normally use it for small streamers, but yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't care. I was like, yay, thank you. Okay, I've always wanted like the fist thing. I see him do it all the time, and I'm really excited. So
She got to do it in real life this morning, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I did. So
I fist his ass all the time. It's cool.
I did that, and he never talks in stream. I'm just gonna talk over that. And so I started to talk in stream, and I started to like some people, and then I realized he had a girlfriend that smoked pot, and I was like, oh my god, if I love him so much, I know I'm gonna love her. So then I went over there and started talking, and I started talking a lot, and
Best friends.
then I became busy.
Literally, she just took it.
I stole
kind
it.
of.
I thought it was too much work to actually create my own Twitch account, so I stole Wally's.
It's fantastic. And so now, like, when Vissy's just, like, here, then Wally will actually get to have his account back.
Yes.
You know?
And
Those few times.
It was so funny, like, talking about my recovery, and, like, while I was having my surgery, you kept saying, oh, Wally's on Vissy's account, and he would tell me, this is my account.
I think a couple times I, like, explained it and was like, this takes way too long.
It's too
like,
much.
People are so confused. Like, it's Vissy's account, guys. Sorry. Like,
Yeah, it's
she
just so
peed
much
on it
easier.
enough. It happened. Like, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. I'm very grateful for that, never-endingly.
Mm-hmm.
Because, damn, like,
Yes.
I can't even... The fact that you took that time to update a bunch of online strangers and you couldn't even be in there, like, that is just thank you.
I'm glad where he works is knows his boss very well, and they were like, you do what you need to do.
That's so fucking
And,
nice.
Like, he sat there, like, if someone needed something, he'd help them, but otherwise he was just keeping my mom updated, his mom updated, and, like, you guys.
That's
And I think our old roommate, like,
it's
Jenkins,
priceless.
yeah,
That's all I was gonna say. That is a
mhm.
priceless feature to have. Like, seriously, I've had a lot of families, show up at hospitals freaking out because no one told them mom's in the hospital. No one. And it's like you see these interactions between families and they're like, well, we were breaking down. And it's like, you didn't think to text anyone that your
Right.
mom was in a car accident or something like that.
Yeah.
And it happens more often than you'd think. It's crazy. So to have someone that can like keep it together like that and do something like that that's so valuable to other people is huge.
Yeah.
And rare, and we appreciate you.
And he got to pick me up for his 30th birthday.
Which was kind of precious.
And, like, it was started to snow, really. Like,
Remember
that's when
that.
the snow was coming down, so, yeah.
I remember you told me it later because you remember. What did you say? You didn't remember if it was real. You were so tired. You were like, I couldn't figure out if the snow was coming at me or if it was like a Windows screensaver. You said something so fucked up and cute. I think you were still on painkillers at the time.
Oh, for sure.
But it was
They rushed
adorable
me out
and
of that
innocent.
hospital. Like, they wanted me out of that room. Like, COVID was just so bad.
I
My
mean, can
doctor
you think of a
didn't even
worse
know I was
state
out of
to
the
get
hospital.
COVID?
They didn't know I was out of hospital until the next day.
Damn. Did they? So they put
released
you out
me
at
on
night,
a Sunday.
didn't you?
No, they released me on a Sunday morning.
Damn.
And they did not tell my doctor until I, like, the next
That's
day.
kind of horrible.
Mhm.
I mean, I love that they got you out because I truly believe your home is a safer environment than a COVID
I had to
hospital
go
at
back
that
to
heat.
the ER. But they kept me isolated. I truly
Did they keep you
appreciate-
super isolated?
They kept me in like this one little nook of a room behind a curtain, not by any of the other people that were waiting. Like
That's
they
really
got my
nice.
information, took my blood, and the guy, because it's ENTs that do like ER
Yep.
people, and so the guy felt so bad because I had just told him, I was like, I was here 2 days ago. I just had brain surgery because he's like, I have to swab you for COVID. And so I was like, I was just here 2 days ago. I had brain surgery, and like it was through my nose. And he's like, I don't want to do this.
No.
He's like, I'll be right back. And so he came back and he put like just the tip of the Q-tip right on the outside. He's like, that's good. I'm done.
Oh, I can't. I was gonna say like if he must like, can he just get the ENT to like take a chunk, like a scab?
Yeah.
Is that a good?
I mean, because my stents were loose because they didn't tie my stents down. Like they were just wiggling.
He would have tore one out.
Yeah. So he was like, no, I can't do this.
No.
And he felt so bad. He was like, he did that little swab and he was like, I'm done. You're good.
Every part of me just is. I have so many goosebumps. Like, what in the sin fuck?
And
What if they wouldn't have listened and just fucked your nose? Oh my god, no.
Thankfully, I was at that hospital. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I saw. Woo!
Buh!
Even like, Twitch is having issues with my story.
Dude, for real, it scares me. Twitch is having weird ass flickery issues, so I apologize if stream gets buffery. I have it
Yeah.
up live, and it's like, it's jizzlin'.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. But thankfully, it was at the hospital that I just had my surgery at. Like,
Thank fuck.
yeah. He was like, we're just taking you back there. That's
Yeah.
where you are. That's where your doctors are.
Thank God. Wait,
But-
who's gonna be here tomorrow for the great shaving of Zeke? I will be here. Unfortunately, probably, depending. Vissy probably will already have to be at the airport.
Right.
She takes, I think her plane leaves around 4-ish. We're not gonna
Mhm.
give specific times or anything because there's creepers in the internet.
Yes.
But she has to, like, you got to do the 2 hours before, get all your shit done and stuff like that. So unfortunately, she probably won't be here, but she will be here in spirit and probably on her phone if she can get Wi-Fi and stuff like
Right.
that. But I will be here because I have agreed to make said a honey beard. I am not excited.
Wait,
but it'll be-
honeybeard? Like, actually putting
So
honey on
we're
his
gonna
beard?
shave Zeke, and then we're making a beard out of the hair, and sticking it on Zeke with honey, or sticking it on Scott
Ah,
with honey. We're making
okay.
a beard out of Zeke's hair, and sticking it on with honey.
Interesting.
And Scott gets to shave Zeke, and I get to,
Do the gluing.
yeah.
Interesting.
So it's gonna be. I mean, Scott doesn't like being touched. That's gonna be the funnest part for me. He doesn't even like a hug. He gives a good one if you force it. Obviously, he has kids and they're very well developed. They're good kids, so
Right.
he's hugging. But he isn't into the contact shit. So the fact that I'm gonna be all up in that mug with honey and Zach's hair
Right.
is going to be fucking sick. I'm kind of excited a little bit. I should steal a piece of hair and send it to you. We're talking.
Play that damn dating game. That's hooked on you, Dead by Daylight dating game. After the break.
Good to know. Should we? Oh, we haven't taken a break. We should take our first break, actually. We haven't taken a
Yes.
break. Yeah, we should have it. Let's take our first break, and then we can put that on, and then depending, I don't know, what our energy levels are, I wanted to paint up Vissy's face and do some, like, cool SFX makeup or something like that.
Ooh, here
We
go.
might be able to just, like, do that while... Zach, I kindly requested a very strange game for Zach to play for Indie Saturday, and he's going to play it. So I'd like to put that on the background. It is... What is it? It's a... Oh my god. It's Dead by Daylight dating simulator. Yeah. So it's like Jason and Michael and all those guys, like, but in like those anime simulators with the buff pecs and shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's called Hooked on You. Thank you. And he says he's played lots of dating simulators and that they're not that funny. But I kindly asked and he totally put it on the list. So I would like to put that in the background and watch it with you guys if you'd like. It's hilarious. I mean, he's hilarious. This is just one of his ads.
Are you really surprised that his chat voted for it?
No, I'm so happy you guys voted for it because I wanted to watch it so fucking bad. Thank you. Thank you. All right, break time. Be right back. Guys, am confuzzled. I'll have Zach on in the background. I'll change it to things when they're funny, but I'm going to do Vissy's makeup and this be dope, and I think that's more important.
Would you like me to switch our bone?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna what happens next.
Good ideas.
It seems like you've derailed
Your
the volleyball
chippies.
game just by showing up.
Your telly, just in case.
You
Just in
derailed the
case.
game just by showing up, nitwit.
That's more
And I
chapped.
guess
My
you're
lips
also
are
a nitwit.
so chapped.
I feel
Look,
that
it's best to
spiritually.
just go with what Trapper says when he says it.
Oh my god, Mondi, how are you?
Who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands.
I just,
Hey,
oh
don't
my
worry
god.
about it. It's all just a game.
So I'm gonna have you put like just like you know like you're putting lotion on your face, just enough for your lotion. It's just a gel-based lotion, so no oils or anything weird.
Okay.
It's ultra facial oil-free gel cream, 24-hour hydration and shine control for normal to oily type skin by Kiehl's.
They're here to do more than
Since
distract from my
1851,
total
they had
elimination.
slaves. Don't put it on. Get it off. I'm just kidding. It's honestly, I'm gonna do some what's it called? Liquid latex. And if you put it on bare skin, it will rip the hair off your face. Don't do it. This is for everybody. Don't do that.
Can I kill him or not?
But it helps. Okay, let me.
You know you
where do I
can.
start?
At least not.
Look at the
yet.
camera, just like
Oh,
casual.
I am so
Oh,
sorry.
yeah,
you're good.
I'm bony though. That probably
Girl.
doesn't feel great.
I don't feel feelings.
I wanna,
Yes,
I just
you
want to
do.
see which
say
face
something.
is.
Actually,
this
never
one.
mind. They'll be playing
We'll
a
start
tab
on
that
this
soon.
side.
Right now, it's
Jesus
perfect
died so we could
because
jizzle for
of
justice.
the
Jizzle for
Be
justice.
warned, answer quickly and answer well.
Yo.
This is a timed quiz that will
What
be
this
very
is
important
another
later.
Kiehl's product. I don't care if anybody gives a fuck. I'm just telling you so you know what the fuck I'm putting on your face. And so you know. This is literally called Facial Fuel ID Puffer. But all it is like this kind of waxy balm. And it is another step of helping things not tear your skin off. Because I have literally like...
Think very attractive is.
Do you remember when I did the latex heart on my chest? I'd like built it. I had to soak in a tub for 3 hours to get it off. Otherwise, I would have literally torn the skin off my chest because I was an idiot and didn't put anything on.
Ow.
Just an example of why you don't do it. I'm saving your life. You're welcome.
Hi, Nicholas.
Do I have permission to touch your face?
Yes, you have all the permission.
Thank you.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
This is kind of fun. I'm just mapping out where I'm going to put the crack. Say crack again.
Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly,
It's nice, isn't it? It's actually really nice as an ID puffer, actually. I like it a lot. But I've noticed, like, it's a good, like, makeup primer. Like, you put it on your eyelids before
What was your
makeup. It
best
makes it stick,
subject
but
in
not, like,
school?
stain. And it makes colors show up. I got it in the airport. But it works. I really like it.
Lovely. I love tiny travel size.
Me too. And the cool thing, like, my favorite thing about Kiehl's is
Who did
one of those
this
brands
know?
that's in
That's
every
exactly
airport
what I got
ever.
from him.
So when I'm traveling, if
Obviously,
I
when
forget
it's
shit,
right
I can just go buy it. Tiny.
You
And
ripped
not
the-
like another, like, you know,
ripped the new sweater that my boy
giant
made
fucking
for
tub of
me.
something. My god, they're so expensive. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
What's
Head
your
on.
favorite
Apply
animal?
directly to the forehead.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. I think they said
How
it
to know if your friends have insomnia.
What's your favorite?
How much late night TV will they quote? What up, Anubis? How are you, lover?
Some call it
What do you
color
think?
love, but love is just another word. Pain.
I swear they said it like
Yes.
7
what
to 9
is
times
your
in the
dream
commercial. Maybe
job?
10.
Did they say anything else?
No.
I don't think so
They
either. Like, it was
literally
literally
just
just
said-
nonsense.
Head on. Apply directly
Everyone
to the
grows and
forehead.
must be
Head
right.
on.
Right.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
That was it. And so it's like, we get it. Why'd you
Best
get
flavor
a
of
like
ice cream.
20
Someone must
second
have bought
ad?
it,
Like
though,
a 20 or
right?
30 Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
it was on all the time. It was
My
like that
favorite
and the
flavor
dude with the ponytail
pain.
and the exercise machines.
Oh gosh.
What
yes.
was his name?
I
Oh my
have
god.
No idea.
He was like, "I look like a gazelle."
Same here.
But I mean,
Over and over.
if it was around, with, like if I found it when I was having my migraines, I'd try it.
Honestly, I would have tried anything. I
I
have
think
tried
mint chip
many
is the
things,
greatest
although I
flavor I've
haven't yet
seen
considered
myself.
bees.
Enough about ice cream, am I right? I love
Apparently that's a
mint
thing.
chocolate chip.
Right?
As long as
Mhm.
the ice cream is green.
Did you ever watch
If they
that
try
show
to give you mint
Unwell on
chocolate chip and the
Netflix?
ice cream is white,
I've
fuck
heard
that.
about it, but I haven't
Mint is
actually
One of the
watched it.
episodes is people, and it's like one side of you's like, oh my god, the crazy, but the other side of you's like, I've been to that desperation point in pain
Hold on
where
a
you're
second.
like, you
This
know what,
reminds
fuck
me.
it, sting
I'm
me with
right.
bees.
Always.
Yeah.
It's a
What's the
lesson you
worst
should
that could
learn before we
happen?
go too much further.
I
See what I
do
say?
I
not
kind of
understand that.
sympathize, right?
Mint
I kind
chip.
of felt the same. Just grabbing a brush behind you.
Teaching lessons now.
That's a bigger one.
Rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island. Even
A little bit, Crimson.
faceless voices.
He's on in the background, and if
Tell
he
me,
does
what's the
something
best flavor
funny,
of ice
then we'll
cream?
switch him to the big screen.
mint
But-
chip.
I mean, I can turn him down a lot more. He's just starting the game, and like, I couldn't really figure out a way to help it so you guys could see Vissy's cool makeup, and I think that's gonna be cool. I don't know. I think that's cool. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm liking this lilac diesel though. It's so much better here than it is right
Is
now.
it really? Oh wow, that's interesting. If you didn't hear, the lilac diesel is apparently better in Colorado. Heyo.
I don't have a very loud voice.
They can
I
hear
got
Zeke
rid of
screaming
it.
from his office, so they should be able to hear you.
I got rid of it.
Where did it go?
I mean, I had one when I was in band. Like,
But where did it go?
I was like,
Did you put it somewhere?
no, I just didn't like yelling anymore.
Oh, I feel that. You know, that's why Bob Ross spoke so quietly. He was a drill sergeant or something, and he
Yeah.
vowed to like never speak violently again.
Like, screaming is something that will, like, kind of trigger something in me. And
Yeah.
it's not good.
We're kind of similar in that. Like, I'm kind of the same. My brothers used to scream. Like, I don't think my brother ever like straight up punched me in the face. Like, he would, fake wrestle us but beat the shit out of us at the same time. But he was mainly just vocal, and it's like would startle me so hard that to this day, like, people yelling makes me be like, no, hard bad no. This looks sick. This is powdered ash. It's not actual ash, but I guess it's like, to make people look like dirty or scuffy or whatever. But it's talc free, so there's no like allergic reaction or anything in it. And it kind of like dries up your skin without damaging it. You know what I mean? It kind of like desiccates all the lotion on your skin in the spot, so then the shit sticks better. It's amazing. I really like it. I use it way too much. Yeah, I use it a ton. Like, it's one of those things that I'm like, am I really gonna use that again? But there's nothing better.
Should I take this off? I have a
Everything
shirt
I'm
on.
using is water washable.
Okay.
So if you don't mind washing it, but if you would like to put something on that you like don't care about getting dirty today, go for it. It's you, girl. You want to I could get you a fucking like bib. You want a fucking bib, girl?
Oh my goodness.
Does she need a bib?
I can't scrunch my shoulders.
She tried so hard to cringe at me over the bib that she hurt herself. So that happened. You just relax, girl.
I'm trying. I know someone asked earlier. I think someone asked earlier about the shirt I'm wearing. It is that Cloak brand by Markiplier and Jacksepticeye.
Is it called like Cloak and Dagger, or is it just Cloak?
I thought it was. You had something on you, yeah. I thought it was just Cloak.
I don't know.
Like hidden in plain sight was like their logo. Like the.
Oh, I get it. That's cute.
Uh,
That's clever. Where did I put? Yep.
If you need anything, I'm happy to move
No,
stuff.
we good. I was just thinking I was gonna put on a little bop and music in the background. A little bop bop. Bop bop.
Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge.
Don't be YouTube.
I'm tired, and besides,
Oh.
I hate being in the sun.
Oh my god. Look at those fucking characters. I'm dead. Oh, chat. Oops. Whichever way is more comfortable. Bop it. Twist it. Fuck it.
Pull it.
Stab it.
I actually blanked on what else they did. Like they did a pull it, twist it. They did a
there
zing
was
it.
Bop it, pull it, twist it.
Like the new one had like a zing it or something. Like it was like a little zigzag shaped one.
Yeah, I remember that. Was it like a...
Bop it, twist it, pull it.
Spin it? Sling it?
Wow.
I don't remember. That
I know.
hurts inside. Yep. All I can think of is all the weird ones. Ahab.
Take your rightful place upon the throne.
Not today.
I love that little TikTok.
The-
Yes, queen.
The nurse one today fucking murdered me. I'm dead. I am dead.
He's
and-
great, right?
Oh,
Though
he might be my hero. I don't know.
he's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's not even debatable. Like, he is really my hero. I'm very into it.
I mean, I'm not even technically a medical professional, but like I know enough people in the medical field that like.
Yeah, her sister is a nurse. By the by, which is another reason why she had amazing care. By the way, this stuff stinks, but it's totally not caustic, so don't worry. Unless it's bothering you, like gives you a headache, then let me know.
Okay.
I'll put a fan on you.
Cool.
But it's a spirit gun.
Can I
It just
smell
makes
the
it
bottle?
sick. It smells real bad.
I know. I just
Yeah,
want to
go
get
for it.
prepared.
Yeah. Some people find it horrible, and like me, I'm like, it's not made bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's not any worse than nail polish.
It really isn't. That's what I was thinking. I'm trying to think like nail polish and some other like painting thing.
Yeah,
Almost like paint thinner mixed in.
It's like the opposite. It's like paint thickener, but yeah.
Oh,
it's the same.
okay.
Yeah, and it's basically like skin safe glue.
Oh, I meant the smell.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
is the worst.
Oh,
This one, but it
fine.
smells like hell. Ooh, how would you handle this situation? Have a colleague at work that tries to push you down, but as I know, I would have a temper. I have a temper. I really work to staying away from any kind of trouble and just remove myself from the situation. But the person's really pushing my limits, and as that person only has a few years left before retirement, that person really don't care about how he or she behaves. Want to explode, but no, I have to work my work life in front of me, so holding it in. How would I handle that? Do you have like personal one-on-one interactions with them, or is it just like in general you work with them? Chucky, what up, motherfucker? How are you, love? Both? So, I have two answers, which probably doesn't help you. This is just, again, how I would personally do it. First way is to enrapture yourself in something so challenging, complicated, and stress-inducing that no one, not even that person, could affect your day any worse. Or, you know, stronger. Like, you're just so fucking, you take up some new project or whatever. Or figure out what annoys that person so much that they don't want to be around you. In a nice way, obviously. I would. Like, I've known people that I've worked with that are, like, just grumps, for lack of a better word. Like, they want to be in a bad mood. They don't care what you have to say. They don't care if it's positive or negative. They want to be in a bad mood, and they don't want you to take that away from them. And killing them with being as positive and kind and helpful and cheery and My Little Pony as possible made it so I never saw them again. It was fantastic. And I didn't hurt them at all. You can't complain that someone is too nice.
Right.
Or too helpful or otherwise. It's like it's the chaotic neutral way of going about it, is all I was going to say.
No, you're right. Exactly. Because you're not doing anything wrong. You're
No.
not hurting anyone.
No. It's just that person really wants an excuse to have a bad day, and I'm not going to let it happen.
Yeah.
And I take it away. And when it's like that misery loves company. When you won't be miserable with someone that is that type, they'll go away. They don't want to be around you because they want someone like that girl
That'll fuel.
who will sit there and just be miserable. And like, I have shit to do.
Right.
I got shit to do, motherfucker.
Hi, Chuck.
This is Vissy, Chucky. She surprised me with a surprise visit. That was redundant, but you know what I mean.
The mask.
Oh my god. I thought the characters that Dead by Daylight made were actually pretty cool. Like, I don't need 100% refurbished licensed characters, you know? I kind of like when there's something new and different I've never seen before in there. Like, there's so many remakes of, like, Halloween and Scream and Friday the 13th and Freddy, and it's like, I love them, but I love the originals. Like, you're not gonna make me love one more now. I'd rather you suck me into like a new character. What was the last new horror character? Like fucking Samara? Oh, you don't even know. Who was it? Captain Spaulding?
I have no idea.
None have really stuck. Maybe The Witch, but that's kind of generic. Like, that was a pretty
Yeah,
good...
that's not like original though.
No. No, it's not. You're right. Children is afraid of a magic woman in the woods who eats babies. What's new?
That they think
Hansel
eats
and Gretel.
baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they don't know anything about it.
Bitch could be on drugs. Remember when she gets all naked and dances around a fire by herself, but there's like a goat man that fucks her? Wild.
Right.
I want what she's on. Should have surprised you with a planned visit for shits and giggles. I mean, kind of. It was planned by everyone but me. I hope Zeus that helps at all. Seriously, that's such a hard situation to be in. I kind of got to a point when I was working at the hospital where I didn't have to work with other people, which was really nice. Like, I had a choice. I pretty much worked on my own. But at the same time, I was lonely as hell. Like, sometimes I was like, I think I'd rather take the bitch than this just ever-present being by myself in an office all day, watching Netflix. I was just telling Bissy that yesterday. It can be really isolating sometimes, even though it's pleasant at times. Like, I love being alone, but
it is nice to have.
it's wonderful.
Yes.
It reminds me of going to cons, and it's like just that fulfillment of like, you know, we know each other so well. But it's weird to tell people like, no, I've never seen them, but they know my deepest, darkest everythings, and I trust them with my life.
Yeah, like explaining to some people about Wally being a best man
Yeah.
to that person's wedding and never actually meeting them.
It doesn't make sense to a lot of people. Yeah.
Some people are like, are you sure that's not like a 40-year-old man in their basement? Like, are you serious?
Why is that stigma still around?
15 years. Like,
I don't like that that's still there because a lot of us are 40-year-old men now, and basements are wonderful. Like, if I could stream from a basement, I would. Why are we so rude? I mean, it's like that, you know,
the sun sucks.
it's the South Park meme, like the pimpled, overweight dude with the neck beard in his basement yelling for Hot Pockets. Like, how often is that? And they're all on fucking Reddit and 4chan anyways.
Kills and slut are the best.
Oh,
honestly.
you're all the best. Y'all in your fucking sneaky ways. I was saying earlier, for those mods that are just coming in or anyone, I am so beyond grateful to have such a wonderful group of friends that not only would plan something like this, but be so serious about keeping it like such a cool surprise. I don't like to be corny, but damn. Kudos. She impressed. Sorry, I just need to get this stuck on. I don't want to stick more shit on her face than I need to, you know what I mean?
Not having to interact with coworkers is cool, especially when they don't have any obligation to give a shit about what you're doing there.
True. However, the downside, like, to my job where my coworkers, I had coworkers, but we didn't work together. Like, we were really separated across the hospital. When you get your review, it doesn't matter who does it. You're wondering, like, who the fuck knows anything about what I do or how I am at work. And whoever gives it to you, literally anything that comes out of their mouth, you're like, I haven't seen you in 8 months.
How do you know what I'm doing?
Yeah. Who are you? Like, you probably got word from someone else, which that person I also haven't seen in 6 months. That's the weird thing, and, like, that's how they base all your income.
Yeah.
And that was terrible. I didn't like that at all.
Same.
And, you know, at all the hospitals I work at, you are never called to an office for a positive thing. So if you see your boss, she makes eye contact and says your name, someone fucking bitched about you, a patient thought you were rude, something. It's never, like, it's like going to the vet in a car. It's like, if the only time my boss ever acknowledges my existence is to ream me for something practically insignificant, like, the respect level for said boss goes down a lot.
Right, exactly.
Like, what? Oh my god, I don't know if I've told you this story. This is the best. When I was, my very first job as a respiratory therapist alone, like, not at the hospital, like, trained at or anything, like, all on my own, going out. It was my first week working there as a brand new, like, I had just graduated with my license and everything. And it wasn't OSHA. It was, like, Every state has a different thing. It's basically the organizations that surprise hospitals and we're like, we're going to check all your charting and just sneak around all day.
Do you want to sit down and do this?
No, not at all.
Okay.
They show up out of nowhere and do this, and they showed up my first week working there, and I shit you not, my boss called me to her office, and I was like, oh my god, I'm in trouble for something. I wasn't for the one and only time in my life. However, she instructs me, she goes, go upstairs. I need you to tell so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so to stay the fuck away from the ICU, and you need to go do the check with the OSHA person. I was the best employee she had working, and I was I was a fetus. That was scary.
Any geek asks, is this Pony Punch's music? It sounds like him.
No, this is, The Midnight. Yeah.
And then this 420 is coming up soon.
Oh shit, thank you.
Yeah. Thank Fiata.
Once I get all this on, it will dry. We'll get to let it dry for a sec so we can sit and smoke. This isn't bugging you at all?
No.
The smell? Okay. Some people, it's very unoften, but sometimes the smell, like, it just starts to give people, like, it doesn't go away.
Yeah. No, I understand, but I think, like, after smelling some of the vomit my babies have produced,
my God.
like, it's gonna take a lot to make me,
The vom
like...
beds. Tell them about the vom beds.
Oh, my goodness.
This is the best ever.
So, our babies, we got these two, like, I don't know, they're, like, cool beds, technically. Like, they're made of, like, nylon or something, so they're easy to wash, and we have two of them. One's by, like, the front door and underneath a little window so they can look outside. And then the other one is in front of our bookcase. And so,
I love it.
for some reason, they have gotten into this mode, into this mode of, when they need to throw up, they go straight to one of those beds. And they will only throw up on one of those beds.
They're the puke bed. It's the sick bed, literally.
So, I mean, it's fine if they get sick on it because it's easy to wash.
Kendo, thank you for the biddies, you sneaky fuck.
Oh, excuse me.
Sneaky motherfucker! That is so gross. It's the smell. It kind of grosses me out, but I use it anyways. It doesn't bother me, it just makes me feel like, ew.
That's hilarious.
I think we're on base. I'm gonna do...
My nose itches right here.
Get it, B?
Got it. Sorry if I messed anything up.
Nope, you can't.
Cool.
It's not good enough to mess up yet. So you safe.
6 minutes.
6 minutes, thank you.
You're welcome. Water
It's kind of perfect that that's on a time, because I'm on a time limit with this too, like with it drying, so it's like,
Oh, nice.
I'm getting hurried from both sides, it's perfect.
Water Dragon says, I get to tell coworkers that I do nothing correctly at my position and laugh about it because I'm generally the only one doing it.
I was gonna say, like, Sean, you may be the worst employee in the world, but no one else at your job, like, is there anyone else at your job? That's a question I have, to be fair.
Oh, you can,
Like,
you,
it's
like,
a
raise
fucking
that?
joke.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't think I have to get that close, because they can literally hear me in his office. I'm just so used to it.
No, I just don't want you bending over so much if you don't need to.
I'm bad at it. Honestly, once I get this on, it'll be a lot easier. This is like the bruising.
Beata says, we're having a company picnic tomorrow. Ooh, a company picnic for a dispensary.
Dude,
That's
can you even
fucking
fathom?
amazing.
Stop it.
Rented a pavilion at Private Beach, so we're going to grill a whole bunch of food and smoke a whole bunch of pot.
Fuck yourself.
I'm so jealous.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm so glad you work there and you like it. Like, I remember when she was applying and I was like, I'm excited for you. I've never, like, that was kind of my dream job if I never did anything else.
Yeah.
But I've heard mixed reviews of people working there. Like, some people are like, it's a fucking farm of just, like, mistreating employees. Some people, it's like Beata. Like, it's heaven. You know,
Yes, exactly.
the employees suck, but, or, you know, what I was going to say, everywhere has shitty employees, right? No one's perfect.
My grower friend was actually just telling me he let go of a bad apple and
Aw.
things are doing a lot better.
Really? I mean, that's good. It's just, I feel like even when the employee's the shittiest person in the world, I would feel terrible firing people.
Yeah.
This brush is so not gonna pick it up, motherfucker.
Water Dragon says yes, because the job, yes, position, we technically have a new guy that hilariously is unproductive.
Stop. Weird. That's so unusual. What do you do when something so out of the ordinary happens, Sean?
At least it's not on carpet. What's not on carpet? I don't know.
Was that a vagina joke? I'm gonna pack a bowl now. Cause
Okay.
it's time. You wanna hand me my pinky?
Yeah. Do you want?
I think I have weed in here.
Oh, okay. Because there's.
We
some
shall
in here,
see.
too. I think I loaded this one. Yep. I loaded it before I moved it. I have. Like, there's not much, but you can scoop it in there if you want to.
That's about what I have too. You wanna
really?
combine them?
Yeah.
I'll pour it. Yeah, go for it. That'll be good for one bowl.
Do you want to pick the next thing? If there is. Oh, there you go.
Ooh, yeah, look at him. I will. Dude, aren't they just awesome? I need to get a new one. I ordered one for someone else recently, and I looked at it and I was like, God damn, I need that. Mine is old and has like nail polish on it.
Mine is just a different brand. It's this exact one, but it's a different brand.
Mine's Kozo.
The one I have is mine. The one I have at home is just a different
Oh,
brand.
yeah. But it's like the exact
It's
same
the
model and
exact same
everything.
made, everything.
Yep.
I just like the bottom because.
Is that my lighter or yours?
Yours. Yeah. Because the bottom has like an extra O-ring on it, so the keef tray can't fall out.
Yes.
I do it really much enjoy that. To that.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. I did one. Thank fuck for reflexes. She's a superhero, guys. That would have been a very dark mess. I mean, this shit is like...
418.
I'm packed and ready, so you just let me know. I'm just gonna start shading while we're doing it, so you're not sitting for 10 hours. Because I've done that on accident to myself, and it's a terrible time. I don't enjoy it. There comes a point when you're just like, you know what? I don't care what's happened. I'm leaving by. Must stand.
Yeah, I have a mini version of that brand, like the mini one, and it twists on.
Oh, cute.
Like the keef tray twists, like.
Oh,
on,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it can't fall out.
Mine, I've knocked this one over so many times and it's never busted open. Like, the top is basically, I think it's like a light magnet holding it on, but it never, I mean, I don't do it on purpose, obviously, but it's kind of miraculous.
I had a physical therapy appointment, and I was running a little bit late, and I was hitting my bong, and like, I was actually fine. I was going to be fine.
Yeah.
I was hitting my bong, and then my grinder fell off and over, and just like exploded. Everything went everywhere. And then I took a
That's
picture of it and sent it to
heartbreaking.
my physical therapist, saying, I'm going to be there, I'm just going to be a few minutes late. And then she said, when I got there, she sent that to her husband, and he said, oh gosh, we're buffering. Okay.
Those buffers need to fuck their dicks.
Right?
What are you talking about? Vissy and I are basically twins.
Oh, it's 420.
Is it?
Mhm.
Shall we cheers?
We shall cheers. But she sent that picture to her husband, and he said he would have cried.
I've done it. I had my grinder open over here or something. Oh my god, that's pretty dope.
Our old roommate got me that for Christmas.
Oh, that's sick. Is it a board game?
Yes, it's like a puzzle box game. And I'm like 90% done with it.
Like you play it by yourself?
Yes.
Oh, sick.
Yes, it's so cool.
I've never even heard of it before
It's
in
so
my life.
cool.
Is it like an escape room, but like a board game?
Yes, in a box. You have like an app, and
That makes sense.
it's so good. It's so good.
If only I knew anyone in IRL besides Rod and his wife. Literally.
I mean, have you ever seen the ad for To Hunt a Killer? See?
What?
The ad to Hunt a Killer? It's like basically trying to solve a crime, but they send it to you every month.
I feel like yes.
You're good. I did that. Like, I ordered it for
Was it
Wally
sick?
and I. I don't know. We never got to do it because we said we do it like once a month and do it a date night, and we did one.
Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Is it 420? Oh my god, it is.
Yeah.
Cheers! Cheers, motherfuckers!
Cheers! Yeah, probably. It's 421. Okay, so we were just hitting the back end of that.
That makes sense, honestly, because Zach's downloading games.
Yeah. Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous.
I'm feeling elegant.
Feeling like $1 million bucks.
$1 million and two.
Mm.
You picking up? Yeah, is you picking up? Is you picking? Or don't? Oh.
It's hard.
I'm gonna blow. Do you want to close your eyes for a second? Oh man, that was great. So much would just fall out on your face. What do I want to do next?
Excuse me.
Blessed be. Do you want to hand me one of those empty weed things over there? Yeah. If you want to unscrew the lid, I'm just going to use it as a mixing pan. Mixing pan!
You're low.
Yeah, that burned though. That's why I got hot.
Excuse
I got
me.
the fan. Big oof. Shoo, bitch. She fierce. Whoa. Oh my god, it kind of smells like booze.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was like. It's not really that bad.
It's like almost like a rich liquor, like a boy band. What? No. Oh, good job, Catherine. Turns into like the little, like the thing you pulled out of the stick. Not again.
It is.
It's only on our end. Good to know. I'm glad. I mean, we don't need to watch ourselves. It's more, you know, I can do that all day. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so excited. I've been thinking about this for so long.
Which part?
This makeup part.
Oh, dude, fuck yeah.
Because you've been, ever since you did like the SFX Wednesdays.
I miss those. We just ran out of fucking. We got exhausted coming up with ideas, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh, I mean, I can believe it.
It was hard.
But I mean, you are about to shave his head.
True.
You're about to have a nice
It opens
canvas.
up. I mean, I should just turn him into fucking God of War again. That was the coolest.
But isn't he losing his beard too?
I don't know. I wasn't 100% on which, if it's all coming off or not what. I don't know.
What if all of it's coming off?
Uncle Fester.
Oh my goodness.
Brock Lesnar. All my favorite people. I don't know. I have no idea. That's a good question, though. Come, little bitches, I'll mix you in paint. Throw you away and discard you.
No, yeah, I got the hidden box. I was very happy that I got it.
I know, it's actually super cute. And
Because
I like the subtle
sorry.
tie-dye. No, I just like the batiking of it.
And the sweats are really nice. Like they're I like
Soft.
the scrunch. I like the scrunch bottoms on sweats. So
What's the alternative to a scrunch bottom?
like the loose open bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like a wide leg or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah. And on sweats, I enjoy that because I can pull them up easy,
Yeah,
and they actually stay up without having to like roll them a whole fucking bunch.
fuck off.
So they're like that, but they're also a deeper like purple tie dye
Yeah,
with the same subtle tie dye, but then they added each one of the like symbols down one leg.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's really-
Blackcraft does some stuff like that. I like the
Mhm.
asymmetrical look.
I like the way that Cloak did it, just because it's a little more it's less subtle. I mean, it's more subtle.
Yeah,
So like Blackcraft is like kind of a lot sometimes.
I 100% agree. I refuse to wear anything that just says Blackcraft across my tits. And it's nothing against Blackcraft, but I ain't paid.
Right.
Like, I just don't. Even when I was a kid, when like Hollister and all those brands were really popular,
Mhm.
I was like, dude, is anyone paying you to wear a fucking word on your tit?
Right.
What does that mean? Like, that you suck dick at parties? I don't get it. I never understood it. Like, it didn't mean anything. I always thought a shirt that said something funny or nothing was better than that.
Right. Like I have some that say funny things or
Yeah.
like are dorky. Like I have one that's the Peanuts Snoopy laying on top of his house and
Yeah.
Charlie sitting against it, but it's Blue's Clues. So it was like he was blue and
So
Trick.
precious. Yep. Oh, yeah. He is not going to leave that spot as long as he can hold it, because she'll take it immediately. Bill's such a selfish hoe. Love her to death, but man.
I also
She
have
needs her way. What up, Scooter? How are you, love?
What's up?
Bordis from Orville? From the Orville? I don't know what that is.
I think
Do you know what that is?
I think that's the Seth MacFarlane show that he came out with.
I haven't even heard of it.
It's like Star Trek, but obviously Steve MacFarlane.
You'll have to
Seth
send me a link or
MacFarlane,
I'll have to
I mean?
Google it. I have no idea.
Said Steve. Seth.
See, it's fine. I got you. I don't think there is a Steve MacFarlane, so you good.
It's us.
I'm just looking at it in the camera to see how we looking. If you at any time need to stand up and take a break or anything, you just slap me in the face, count to 7, and sing a song.
Count to 7 and sing a song. Can I pick the song, or you?
Yep, no, it's all on you.
I'm used to sitting for long extended periods of time, so I understand.
I'm kind of too, but it's different when you're getting your makeup done because I feel like you have to sit like upright, and you feel like you have to stay still, and maybe you don't breathe. Not to call out the obvious.
But I remember our trick we talked about.
Yes.
So.
Tappy tap taps.
Yeah. Anyone who has issues with like holding your breath and passing out for some reason, like if you're at the dentist or you're at the doctor getting your blood drawn or just something unpleasant.
Anything really, yeah.
And you tend to hold your breath and pass out. Well, I taught myself a delightful little trick with my ENT because I had to see him regularly. So like when an ENT is so different than a dentist because you can still talk to them while they're in your nose just pulling stuff out. But the first time I went, I passed out twice. And so my trick is to, for me personally, I tap my foot. If I tap my foot, then like I'm focused enough on something that I automatically breathe.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
like it just takes your mind off the thing just enough.
yes, just enough so that like I'm not gonna pass out because I'm focused on my foot and it was making me talk to him. So then I was just okay. I'm breathing.
Yep.
Like
She told me that story yesterday, and I told her I kind of started doing that when I was a kid to like get shots and stuff because I'm terminally afraid of them. Now I didn't know it was the same thing. I just like picked it up on my own, but it's this. I do like the count or breathe with my fingers. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Same thing, and I still do it to this day if I get super anxious. It's bizarre.
if I'm in public and I'm anxious, I either do this or I'll trace around my first digit.
Yeah. Yep.
And like I'll go over each finger and trace each one, and then I'll go back and probably do the next digit on the way down, like
I love it. You're like, and probably do the next one.
depending on how I feel.
Sappy, you silly bitch. Sappy and Raiders, welcome to Makeup on Vissy.
Hi, Sappy.
Welcome everyone. How are you doing?
Zelda, hi.
Hello,
Oh my
lovers.
goodness, so many people.
Oh my God! Look at all of our friends.
All the beautiful people.
All the beautiful people. No, I'm not gonna sing that
No,
song.
no, don't
Absolutely
do it.
not.
I was about to
I'm
like
out. Good.
poke
Thank
you
you.
or something. Like,
And that's
no.
a friend. Welcome, Raiders. This is my friend Vissia, and we're doing cool makeup on her. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the raid, Sappy. I hope you treated your streamer with the love, respect, and adoration they deserve. Fuckers.
I bite.
Truth. Facts. These are your brains.
Okay.
We stick on the brains. It's the brains. Ooh, I played a Psycho Killer dating sim. Oh my God, I'm not even kidding you. I literally just got Zach to play it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I'm gonna watch your fucking VOD. Was it amazing? Don't let friends Manson. A fucking men. I would want nothing more than to be flicked or punched in the tit for that. Goddamn. Nah. Not a big nah on any of that. Friends punch friends' tits when they quote that shit. The writing's amazing. Oh, I'm very excited. It looks fucking funny. It just looks so cute. Like, I'm not normally into dating simulators, but the fact that it was,
Or
Dead by Daylight, yeah, that just got me hard. Giggity. Yeah. I didn't mean get me hard like my dick, but I'm just gonna go with it now. see what I mean? Breathe. Don't forget.
Oh, I know.
Even if you don't, I'm just gonna do it. Friends let friends breathe.
Right? Did I tell you I figured out a setting on my CPAP that I can
Oh
handle?
no! Good.
Oh my goodness. So like, was it Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday. Well, Monday, the guy that sent me home with the machine called me and asked me how it was going, and I was like, honestly, not good.
Yay!
Like
I'm glad they called. It's my yay. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, yeah, no,
Not to be
right?
unclear.
Yeah. No, if
It
he
sounded like I
didn't-
was yaying it not working. My
if
God.
he didn't call like later that day, I probably was gonna call Tuesday.
Yeah.
But he told me when he gave me my thing, like it's my birthday and my son's birthday, so we're kind of going on like a Las Vegas vacation. So I'll be gone for a few days.
Yep.
So I kind of knew he wasn't gonna be there. I didn't know when he got back.
Good. Did you get him before or after?
After.
I mean, at least you got him.
Yeah, but I told him, I was like, I tried both masks that they gave me because they gave me a nasal and a full face,
Yeah.
and I panicked after like the first time I wore it. I think I wore it for 3 minutes and
Yeah, and you told me you felt like
started
you were
to panic.
suffocating,
Yeah,
right?
like I honestly like the claustrophobia hit, and I was like just
Oh, that's why we were talking
hyperventilating
about
and
it the other
crying.
day.
And so then I tried it again the next, like I didn't try it again the next day. I just like I think I gave myself 2 days, and then I tried it again, and I sat a little bit longer, but I didn't take it off soon enough, and I caused myself to panic again. But I think I made it about 5 to 8 minutes, roughly.
Honestly, just the fact that you like naturally came up with a method like that's what we teach people anyways. Like that's pretty good. That's
And-
literally is like little bits. You don't have to start all at once.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so I told him that, and I was just like, honestly, it's just I look at it now, and my heart starts to race.
Yes.
And so he said, try turning the IPR to like a 1, 2, or 3. Try
Yeah.
those settings.
And you could do that?
Yeah, like the one I have.
Amazing.
I sent you a picture of like
Yeah.
the setting of it.
I'd never seen that model before.
But I can change the setting of like how much pressure is, how hard it is at first. Like
Yep.
it's set at the lowest right now, and it takes 60 minutes to get to its max.
Oh, it has a good ramp on it?
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
And so I turned it to 2, and I tried it for a little bit, and then I tried 3, and I didn't like 3, and 2 was actually okay. I could actually sit there and breathe, and it didn't feel like I was trying to exhale.
Yeah. Or fighting it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was the problem, was like honestly I could inhale easily. Obviously it was pushing it through, but exhaling it was hard.
Yeah.
It was just difficult, and so that's when I started to panic. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm having to like work out to breathe.
And that's what it's doing is the machine doesn't know like your rate of how you blow your breath out. And so when you feel like you're panicking, you might be getting the right volume because like the way you're getting the right inhale, it's sucking out of you too fast.
Mhm.
So like you want to exhale a lot slower than it's going. And so when you're still trying to exhale, there's
It's like-
nothing left.
It's
Yeah.
trying to like
or it's trying
blow-
to inhale.
Yes.
Oh god, that's the worst.
So I didn't feel like I could
Aw.
breathe.
No shit.
And so trying those other settings, I actually I wore it for, I'm pretty sure, a good half hour, and I started to doze off.
Damn.
And
that's
then
actually
I got
pretty
up to go pee, and because I set it up in the living room because I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it in bed.
good. Yeah.
Um,
Takes a while usually to get comfortable in a laying.
yeah. And so I just did it in the chair, and then I went up to go to the bathroom, and when I came back, I was like, okay, I'm just not going to push it, and I'm just going to, that's
Smart.
good for the night. And
Yeah.
that was Wednesday night before I left. So,
That's-
when I get back, tomorrow night, I'll try it.
It's
full.
when people push it, they freak out and then they
Yeah.
never go back. Like
Mhm.
and I get it. Like I wouldn't either, but they get to that point where it becomes a phobia. The way you're going about it is really, really smart.
Yes. And
It's
yes.
good advice for anyone trying it, by the way.
And Celtic, yes, it is a CPAP. I have mild obstructive sleep apnea. I was holding my breath for up to 34 seconds at a time. And I was tossing and turning constantly. I was waking up so much. But I'd go right back to sleep. They also did the narcoleptic study afterwards. And
I didn't really do the narc. Oh,
On
that
the
was
third
the
time,
third time.
yeah.
By the way, it took three sleep studies.
and so the narcoleptic study, I was falling asleep within 4 minutes, 5 minutes most. I don't think I hit 5 minutes. I was falling asleep before that, and
That's pretty good.
but I didn't
It's
have-
fast.
Yes.
Comparatively.
And
you know?
for a nap, it wasn't too bad. I didn't toss and turn as much, but they found the other stuff. But I'm still surprised it took them 3 and a lot of money. So much money for this third one.
It's interesting that they fail and you keep trying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like what did you do wrong?
And then I had to call them to get my, like, they sent me an email basically that said, here, click this link to find your results. And then no one ever called me. No one told me anything. Like, I had to talk, like, I streamed and talked to Glut and other people in my chat about it. Because I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't understand what this stuff means.
Helpless, yeah.
Like, they sent me just a bunch of words, and I don't know what it means.
And no instructions. Like, not, oh, your doctor will read this with you, like...
No. And, like, they said, and then I called them, left them a message, and then they just messaged me on this portal thing and said, oh, yep, this is what you're diagnosed with. You'll have to wait a couple weeks for this company to call you. And that was in April, and they called me, like, just before I left for the wedding. Because they were waiting on my insurance stuff. So I could have called them, but it wouldn't have done anything.
No, exactly. Like, they would have been like, well...
Because Wally was like, you need to call them and see what's going on, because, like, you haven't heard anything in so long. And I was like, yeah. And I was thinking about calling just before I left, and then they called me. And I was like, you're waiting on insurance stuff. How fantastic.
Big shock there.
I know, right?
Insurance companies are one of the, like, best, worst things. I don't know. It's like, they're great if you're in a car accident, but if you get sick, you are either dead or financially destitute, and it just seems, you know, criminal. You know, more than most people. Yeah.
And Wally had a at-home study done, but just before I left for the wedding. So he did it the 2 nights before I left.
Yeah.
And then he got the same machine I did.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So we were...
That's kind of nice. You guys can troubleshoot them together.
Yeah. I'm going to make his and hers. And label them, so they're identical.
Are you gonna make little bags for the hoses and shit?
They sent us travel bags.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna probably, like, put a label on them though, so that we can distinguish whose is whose. Yep. Because they are the exact same machine.
They're literally just gonna be full of nighttime breath. I wouldn't want to suck someone else's.
No.
Or, you know, like that one man who had cockroaches in his.
And Wally, I wore mine for about an hour last night, but I think the mask they sent, it is too big. I'm sorry.
No,
they sent like a little, like, size thing in the mask, and when he put it up to him, I was like, you're a medium, and he's like, they sent me a large. I was like, anyway.
Can you get a medium? Can you?
Oh, yeah, I think I don't know if he can send it in for. It's too big for me. It wasn't sealing on my face unless I was, like, pushing my bottom jaw out, which that is uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's no. Yeah, it's worse to have a too big one than it is to have a too small one, because it'll do that. Like, your face will alter itself to fit it while you're sleeping and shit, or it just leaks air all night and it's not doing anything, but you think it is.
Yeah.
So it's like that false sense of security.
Do you want to try my nasal one? Because, I mean, it has a size, like, you can change the
POs?
size. It has a different size thing in the bag. You could change that out and try that.
Most people prefer nasal pillows if they can keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, that's true.
The caveat. But they have those straps. I mean, and they're like $2. They're cheap as fuck.
He could probably do the strap. I couldn't do the strap.
Yeah.
Because
claustrophobia.
Yes. Yep. The fact that I wouldn't be able to open my mouth, I think I like that would trigger me. And
you can. It's more like a spring. It's just you can't, like, slack jaw. But you can, like, talk.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's real
That's
gentle.
something, like, we kind of talked about. Like, I didn't know if it would be something that's kind of, like, firm.
If you ever see when you're just driving around, like in one of those strip malls, like a medical supply store where they have, like, strollers and shit, go in. They sell it. They'll give them to you sometimes for free. They have just boxes. For real, it's like a really light, stretchy. So it's
like,
just enough.
Kind of like an elastic they put in.
Exactly, but even weaker because it's softer for your face skin.
Okay.
And they have pads and stuff for your face skin, but you can talk, but it's just enough that you can't, you know.
Oh, that's so good to know.
And they even have some. So the reason, like, you slack jaw on your night is actually your jaw falls backwards while you're sleeping, which opens it up. They have some that literally wear, like, a headband and just go behind here too instead. So there's a lot of different options, but it's worth looking into if you don't like the full face mask, because those things are uncomfortable.
Yeah. And because since Wally has a full face and, like, mustache and beard, he had a different mask.
Dude.
But I like the nasal pillow was the one that I tried Wednesday night, and I could do that.
Yeah.
But the full face was, I wore it to see, like, but that was whenever I tried. I think I could still wear it, but, like, it was still one of the panic nights, so I don't know how it would do without that.
It's good to take it slow. You don't want to be conditioned to be, you know. Like, it's so easy to freak yourself out about something.
And I can avoid, and I'll avoid it. Like, sometimes it's hard for me to take medicine. Like, Wally has to tell me, because I've gotten so sick from like my stomach being bad
Yeah.
and not having food on my stomach and it making me like just
Girl,
sick.
preaching to the crowd.
Yes, and like now I'm better and I can do it if I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
But like I don't have a lot of food on my stomach or something.
Yeah.
I'll be okay now, but I still have that thing of like I don't want to do that.
Yo, after I got food poisoning, it took a lot for me to trust any food at all.
I think if you sit down, you can like reach.
I was thinking about it. We might have
because you
to
can
take
like straddle and like
We're almost at the point to take a break anyway, so I
Okay.
figure I was just get while it's wet, get this shit on, and then we can go in the sun and we can sit there and dry it for a
Dry it,
second.
okay.
Yeah. But wow, the latex on it looks really cool. Let me I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see details better. Hello, Bolby, my love. How are you? By the way, Wally, I'm very proud of you wearing yours. Seriously. I don't know if Vissy's told you my stories. I had a personal friend just die by taking a nap on their couch without their CPAP. I take that shit so seriously. Your life is worth more than that bullshit.
Yeah, and he's just so miserable. And all
It's
this
miserable,
tired.
man. I get it.
I mean, I felt this way for nearly 2 years at this point. Like, I don't remember what it feels like to be pleasantly
Rested.
rested.
Mm-hmm. And that's a lot of people who end up with that. And, like, because they don't have someone calling and being wonderful about it, they don't keep trying. They give up, and it breaks my heart. Look at, stop it. I love you.
I made that face at Wally before, like, I think it was Wednesday, and he said, you guys are going to be making that face at each other so much.
How much have we done it? All day, every day so far? Oops. It's the way of life. And not everyone can do it. Be jealous.
Or did it a whole lot growing up.
True. Not everyone lived the life of...
But my mom would refuse to take a picture of me like that. She would
So
just
would
stand
mine.
there and be
Yep.
like, I'm waiting.
I want your real smile.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Mom, you made me. Are you judging my beauty?
Mhm.
Why don't you love me the way Jesus put me together?
And she's like, my mom would be like, I don't have time for this. And it would be like the death stare time.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, I'm sorry.
We'd start getting the guilt voice. Katie, can you not? Just like the wrinkled brow, and you'd be like, oh, goddamn. Everything's ruined. Mom hates us. These are the soul Kai. You're smart.
And like, one of the healing things, having migraines constantly, and they didn't want to prescribe me anything. They still don't.
They won't prescribe me one thing. They're like, you got off birth control, aren't you happy? I'm like, can you fuck your ass, please?
Like, they just said, like, it takes anywhere from 18 months to 2 years for your brain to fully heal, and then there's still reformation, so there's just no
so
telling.
It's due to that too, yeah.
Yeah, so there's just no telling what actually, like, if they'll stay, and...
I mean,
like, come
honestly, as much as it sounds insensitive, I'd rather you be in pain than dead.
Yeah.
I hate that I have to say that, but like,
I mean, you're right.
I don't want you dying from your brain tumor again. Like, no. We did it, and we've checked it off, and that was bucket list items that we're done with now. Yeah, Wally? Yeah.
Medical device. Oh, what's a CPAP?
Oh, a CPAP
Oh,
is...
no, Slut answered it. Medical device
Oh.
to help prevent complications from sleep apnea.
Thank you, gut.
You know, he's so smart.
Appreciate you.
And so helpful.
Seriously. What would I do without my friends?
And Wally said I haven't had a good night's sleep in years. I want to wake up rested. Yeah.
We've had, when I was working at the VA, I would have old vets come in who were like in their 80s finally get a CPAP because they were waiting that long through the VA, of course, and they would cry. Like, it didn't matter how uncomfortable it was. The most uncomfortable settings were more comfortable than whatever the fuck they were suffering with, that like sleep apnea of just like you guys said, it's like not sleeping, but your eyes are closed and you're trying really hard and you're just miserable. And I can't fathom. I don't even know how many years they did that.
Yeah.
Like, just astronomical exhaustion.
Yeah.
And they didn't commit a crime.
Right.
That we know of, I guess. Maybe they're secret. I don't want to know. Just kidding. Maybe. I hope it's a crime against the people who, you know, quote unquote, fund the VA. Brain wrinkles. It's fun doing this on someone else because I could never do this on myself. I don't have the 3D view.
Mm-hmm. There are times that I wake up from naps feeling better than sleeping.
Mm-hmm. You know, one thing while you're trying to get your CPAP to work that a lot of my patients have told me is just a way they've gotten around, you know, when they're trying to get their CPAP to work, sleeping upright. literally like sleeping upright in a chair or upright in a recliner, can give them better sleep because it prevents that obstruction from shutting or whatever.
That was one thing he asked me was if I still had my tonsils, and I do.
So do I. I don't snore though. I'm very grateful.
I don't snore.
That's, you know,
Wally
and that's
snores.
the crazy thing is the 30% of people who have sleep apnea don't snore. It's huge, and they never go get checked or anything. It's so scary. And you're just like, bitch, snoring isn't everything. Stop it.
They told me I have a
Bless you.
1 month exchange period for masks. I have an appointment on Monday with the sleep person. Oh, please do. Oh, gosh. Because, I mean, a month is a long time to wait for something that you know doesn't fit.
Tell them, whoever you're working with is going to be a respiratory therapist or someone affiliated, tell them that. Say that my insurance has given me 1 month to find the perfect mask. Is there any way I can get all of them? And they will probably give you a couple for free. RTs are nice people. Just be honest. Tips from above. I gave all my patients every size, every time, charged them for one. Because insurance is a joke, and I want them, it's more important for my patient to fucking wear it above anything.
Yeah.
Like, I want them comfortable in wearing it, and like, most people don't have that insurance that can pay someone to go out to their house and like fit them and all this shit. It's so unrealistic, it's infuriating.
Yeah, and I'm glad they gave me two at the appointment, because he's like, we don't try them on in the lab anymore because of COVID, which really sucks. Because that's something that would have been solved in the appointment with the hard to breathe.
That's
thing.
what used to happen. Like, literally, you'd come in and you would do with me, like in a PFT lab, and we would sit there for an hour, and I would like, not even just your comfort, I'd put you in the box, and I would measure like, is it actually working?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like, they're uncomfortable because it's not fucking working, but no one will do anything because you don't have the numbers.
Right.
But I'll throw them out. It helps.
Yeah.
I like your help. I try to help.
Missy, I am proud of you and I love you. Well, love you too, Katie. If that is fair to say.
Amen.
I mean, yes, we are a family here. And she says, Katie, you have the most awesome community, and sometimes even lurking, I don't feel like I should, I'm guessing, be here among such awesome and amazing community. Well,
You belong no matter what,
yeah,
forever, honeyboo.
everybody's welcome. Like,
Lurkers are vitally important.
lurkers are so great. I lurk a lot.
Queen lurker.
So
Queen
much lurky.
lurker.
Because lurky.
Lurky you.
I'll turn Twitch on one monitor and not even have my headphones on.
Yep.
I just have it so that I have, like, movement on.
Yep.
And if something is cool happening, I can look over. I don't have to hear it. But,
Same.
like,
It's
there.
just background noise or just enough to take my attention off whatever my mind's buzzing on. Same.
Like, keep me also occupied while working. Because sometimes I can get very,
God.
very, tired working on some of the stuff I do. Because I do audits and reports. And some of the stuff I do is very repetitive.
Yeah.
But
And sometimes your brain just needs more.
Yeah, and thankfully I've talked to my job. They know about like everything I'm going through, and they know that sometimes I just have to step
It's
away.
incredible that you found such a nice, like comparatively to your old, I just claiming your cancer's fake. Like I just, everything inside me aches when I think about them. What the
Well-
fuck just happened?
What?
I heard an alert.
You did?
Yep.
Ooh.
I don't know what it was, but thank you. You
Oh, it was
sneaky
a
slut.
follow.
Thank you for the
Hooski.
follow. Welcome, Hooski.
Got it.
Thank you. I did not see it. I just heard it very vaguely, and I was like, oh god. Katie's brain's about to poop. Q-tip? I'll get it.
Yeah, no, I got it.
You sure?
I'm much closer to the ground.
I
It's a
forget
lot
that your
easier.
shoulders don't... Like, I couldn't do... I'd have to scoot back all the way because my shoulders would just slam into the desk.
See, yeah, small.
I am a giant. And it was so unfair because, like, we only had one short sibling and they were so bitter about it. It was just a bunch of tall, awkward people trying to make it through life. Like, come on, God. Can we not? It doesn't feel fair. No one can fit in the cubby. How do we prank Dad? Get Sarah. She's young and little. Sarah's crying in a bow cubby for 6 hours. Mom! Bad. It's bad. Or she was in a closet all day because I pretended I was mismentioned and she was an orphan. You don't want to be a younger sibling.
No, I'm so glad I was an only child.
Dude. Being a middle one, it's mostly being like an orphan because like you just don't count.
I mean, Wally was in the middle of two girls.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And he said, like, I think you would have, more patience if you had siblings. Which, I mean, probably very true. Which,
You have you seem like
after
you
this
didn't
last
murder
trip,
this woman,
yes,
yeah.
after this last trip, he's like, oh gosh, you were fine. Like, I have no worries about you. But
if
yeah,
anything, therapy's working.
Mm.
You know?
therapy is working very much.
I get that. I'm patient, but I'm not like tolerant. Like when someone is annoying to me, I just can't. Like I have to go because I can't stop. Like I'm just like, why are you here? Why are you alive? My brain starts going to very dark places about how to fix the situation. I just need to go away now.
Yeah, it was definitely not easy.
No. It's hard, like, telling your brain how to rewire itself, kind of, right?
Oh my gosh, I'm relearning so much. My therapist is so proud of me. She's like, you were honestly relearning so much.
Aww. It's nice that your therapist is open about that, like, being proud of you.
Yeah, I very much appreciate that.
I've gone to therapists where it's like, it doesn't matter what I think, how do you feel? And it's like, go fuck yourself. I've been counting on that forever, and that's why I'm here. Can we not?
Yes.
Like, there's a reason
Yeah.
I'm here.
And like I told my therapist, I am the type of person that I need other opinions. I need to hear how you feel about
Right,
stuff.
and it's not that you don't have your own. It's just like, you second guess it.
Everybody sees things differently. They
Yep.
have other questions that I might not think about. Like they might have other views that I would never have thought about.
Other life
So like
viewpoints, yeah.
exactly. So like whenever I was experiencing the brain thing and like thinking about my hysterectomy, I talked to like 4 different doctors and a bunch
Yep.
of friends, and like I was asking what they thought.
Oh, goddamn shebang.
Yes, and my therapist said like you put a lot of thought and research into it. Like it wasn't just some like surprise decision that you were spontaneous decision. It was something extremely thought out, but it's still
But that's the way it should be. I mean, I think you went about it the best way possible, you know?
I like to lick Greg.
Damn, this shit is pretty.
Licking Greg is for good luck.
With a nipple twist. For an inch. What?
Oh my god.
Let me guard your eyes. I don't, it's 4 eyes, but it's glitter. I don't want to get it in your eyeball. Who knows? You know what I mean? I've gotten it in my eye and it doesn't feel like big chunks, but you never know how people are gonna feel it, and I don't want you going around tonight with a fucking, like, even if you, when you wash this off, like, blind is bad.
Oh, trust me, I know.
That's true.
I did go see a brain eye specialist.
What was that like?
I never had my eyes dilated, so that was a first.
Oh,
for me
you sent me a
too.
picture of that. I remember that. The dilation was crazy because her eyes are always already, like, pretty dark. And it was like, oh, she's the devil now.
Yeah,
like now
you could
that's dark.
actually
Yeah.
see that. Like it was insane.
It was, you looked cracked out. Like, if you had sent me that picture, like, feeling cute, I've been like, what'd you take?
Yeah.
What you on, babe?
What's going
Your
on?
eyes are looking fun.
Yeah. They had to do like a field study, and which was really weird.
What is that?
Like they put you in this dome, like white dome thing, and you sit really close, and it's very dark everywhere, but then they have just like a random light that just ping, and you have to hit a button every time you see a light.
Oh, so it's like a hearing test.
Kind of, yes.
but like the visual.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
weird.
I think they called it the field study, like so
That's
like
cool.
your peripheral.
Yeah.
And they said my vision is great. I have 20/15 vision, and my my
Damn,
nerves behind. They
girl.
looked behind my eyes, like
Yeah.
the nerves and stuff, and they said that all looked good. But my left eye was the ever so slightly crossed, like not enough to like need glasses or anything.
Yep.
But they think it's something to do with my surgery, and they said that it'll fix itself.
I have the same thing. I think you and I have talked about this because I told you like one of my pupils is off center and smaller than the other, but so much that unless I like stare at you for a long period of time, can you tell? It's from the horse
Ah, yeah.
kicking my fucking head. My eyes must have done something, you know, when it happened, and just never totally went back. Because every time I go to a new eye doctor, they're like, "Did you know?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine.
I do.
Can
I
we
knew
not?
that. Thank you.
I'm good. Leave me alone."
Because I was telling him about like when I focus on something like kind of small,
Yeah.
like if I'm writing something and I need to focus on one letter that I wrote, my eyes sometimes will just shake really fast. Like they'll just go back and forth, and he says it's probably your eyes trying to correct themselves because your left eye is like over crossing, so your eyes are just like nope, readjust, reset.
Mine did that too. Like when I'm just, I don't know if I'm focusing though. Like sometimes I'm just reading, and all of a sudden I stop at one word, and they're like, blah, 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 and I'm like, oh, okay, carry on. But I also learned when I was a kid I could do it voluntarily. Like if I strained really hard, I could make one eye just shake. And my doctor told me not to do that. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't force your eyes to do
Yeah,
things.
that is bad. I did not know, but I used to like do it in school, like creep kids out.
Yeah, like I told someone that I was telling somebody that was happening to me, and they're like, "Oh, I can do that, just easy."
Don't
I'm
do
like,
that.
That's not how that works.
No.
That's bad.
There's a reason we don't go around with shaking eyes.
Yes.
Speaking of, can you close your eyes for
Yes.
me? Yay! We can keep talking. It's fine. I'm just doing shadows.
But it was pretty funny.
I mean, it's funny's a word for
I mean, you know,
to each their own. I'm
For-
gonna blow.
for how much denial I was in, like,
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I feel like everybody, it's like there's something about childhood that like what's the word? It's like not on purpose. It's like accidentally it conditions us to second guess ourselves no matter what. And if you don't second guess yourself, you're an arrogant dick. That's it. There's no middle ground.
Yeah.
And so like I'm the same. I'm a horrific test taker because I'll pick the right answer, read the question again, cross it out, change it over and over and over until I fucked myself. And then like it's like saying a word too many times. Like suddenly I can't read English.
oh yeah, no, like when I play on the Cricut, like words don't look the same anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I can't.
I'll be looking for a font for something,
Oh my god.
and like changing the font on a word so many times it does not look like a word anymore.
Yep, I do that with like with Procreate, the brushes. Like I know what I'm looking for, but then I've just suddenly looked through too many and I'm like, why did I ever buy brushes? I hate myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, same, hard same.
Yeah. So the like I now have, I'm a forever patient with like a pituitary specialist and
Hell yeah.
my brain eye specialist and
It's the
like,
center of the Illuminati of the brain.
yeah.
When I look at them.
You want to take a break soon so that
Yes.
you
That
readjust?
is literally, I was gonna say after this because I want to see it in the sunlight and like how dark it is. Because you know how I was telling you earlier, the lights in here make everything look bleached out.
Yeah.
So in real time, this could look so bad right now. Or just like, you know, too much color, not enough like bruisey.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm left-handed, I can't.
No, you're fine.
I'm afraid I'm gonna stab you with my right hand.
No, you're fine.
I'm practicing doing things with my bad hand today. Near eyes.
Let's practice our ambidextrous.
Ambidextrousness. My nana was ambidextrous, dude.
My aunt is. She paints with both of her hands.
That's
like,
I don't know if my nana ever did that, but she could sign her name in like perfect calligraphy, identical with both hands. I thought she was a witch.
do you have a pen? I want to show you something.
That's yes, there's a pen out here, but I'm not seeing it. Shit, I'll focus. Pen.
I think I can write on this. So look, so I can write it, like, I'll just write mine because
Yeah.
it's easy for me. And then if I do my left, automatically, I want to go backwards.
Oh my god, you mirror brain. Oh, that's so weird. I wonder if that has something to do with your brain and like just the tumor and shit.
Oh, I mean, I've always been that way. And, well,
Well, you might have
that's
always had that tumor.
I mean, yeah,
it
it's
might
not
have
like
been
it's,
your life partner.
trying to write forward is such a hard, like, chore.
I swear an optometrist told me it was actually good for your eyes because it strengthened the muscles. Really? Mine told me it was
Whoa.
causing unnecessary strain on my eye, but I mean, who knows? They're all fucking quacks.
That was so much slower to write that.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel that spiritually. I love your handwriting, by the way. I know I've told you that before.
oh, thank you. I have,
It's just so
I have
neat.
like 4 different types of handwriting.
I don't. I wish. Close your eye. I don't just poke it. Yeah. I have like I think I did, or like I was trying to do that, and I just melded all of them into one. So it's like half cursive, half print, half what?
I'll show you later. Like later on tonight, I'll show you. Like
I don't
I'll
wanna
get
show
like
you. It's embarrassing.
my thing is though, I've been practicing like my handwriting ever since like, I don't know if it was kindergarten or elementary, but one teacher said on my card that my handwriting was satisfactory, and it hit me so deep. I've always practiced my handwriting ever since.
Oh my lord.
And anytime I see somebody that, like, if I see something in their handwriting I like, I'll adopt it and I'll put it in mine.
I love that though.
Mhm.
I wish someone had been mean to me. Close your eyes for me.
I've changed my R's and like certain numbers just because I've seen someone else do it and I liked it more that way.
I love that. I've tried that, but not because I saw someone I liked better, just because I hated my own. Like, there's a couple letters in the alphabet I just straight up don't like. Like, writing, they're ugly. Like, uppercase G, hate them. So I just write a giant
Same.
lowercase G.
Yeah.
My mom's name is Georgie, so she
Mine's-
signs her name that way with just, like, this huge lowercase. And I was like, that is so much prettier than a G.
Yeah.
G's are ugly.
My biological father's name is Guy,
Oh, I
and
feel
he
that.
makes his G like a 6, and that's kind of like how I learned to adopt mine, and I
Kind of
hate
like a
it.
Disney thing, yeah.
I hate it.
I feel you. I probably do a lot of strange things. I would hate if someone pointed them out, like looking like my mom.
My mom likes to tell me how much I'm like my dad because she knows how much it bothers me.
Why? Why be bitchy? Why, Mom? Why, Mom?
Oh, I talk to my therapist about
Mom!
this. It's great. I love her to death, though. Like,
Of
she's so
course.
sweet. And she's changed a lot from, like, how she raised me. Like, she's not that same person.
Which
I know
I
that
know.
for a fact, but, like, I'm have trauma.
Yeah. And that's like, I truly think parents do the best they can with the tools they're given. I try not to fault my parents for anything they did, but I also don't, like, forgive it.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Viata, I was showing Katie my writing. Like, this is my right hand, and then this is my left hand. I write in a mirror naturally, and then I have to think about it
Literally.
to write it correctly.
That's so bizarre and cool. Brains are weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a tool baba baby.
Viata said I'm right-handed. I don't write legibly with my left unless I write backwards. Then you can read it clearly.
Dude, mirror brains. That is so weird. I've never thought of that before, but it makes sense. Honestly, it makes a lot of sense.
Because it's just like so much easier. Like.
Yep. It's because I think you already know how to write, so your brain's just like, let's just translate it the other way, as opposed to like learning a new skill.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a break. My back hurts. Look at that shit. That looks fucking sick. I'm doing bruising on her eye right now while the latex heals, but we've got a lovely liquid latex cracking, oozing, zombie-esque thing going like a rot almost creeping up the face, up to where it has officially busted the skull open, which I haven't added skull pieces yet, but we will. Here we have a lovely piece of fetid brain popping out like a little hernia. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looks kind of sick. It's difficult raising kids. The only people you have as examples in your real life are your own parents. Exactly. That I talked to my therapist about that a lot because I used to harbor a lot of anger towards my parents, just like everybody does. And it's like their parents did it to them and their parents did it to them. And exactly what you said, their only example to follow was their damn parents.
Yeah.
Like, I really try to just forgive my mom and enjoy her for the person she is because, like, harboring it and, what's the word? Like, when you, like, focus on it, stew on it, it's pointless.
Yeah.
It does nothing but ruin my own life.
Yeah, and make you have your own, like, grudges
Yep.
that don't need to be there.
Yep, and my mom loved me and loves me, and I think that's what's important. And I obviously got something okay from her, right? Like,
Right,
we're both
yeah.
good people who are capable of love and kindness and empathy, which means something happened.
Exactly. There's
I'm
just,
thankful for that.
some stuff in between you don't really need.
Right, and we're working with that for a lot of money.
But, break time.
Break time. Stand up, stretch your dicks, pee your pants. Always wash your hands after self-loving and sex. Get some water and load a bowl. When we come back, maybe we'll cheers and then maybe add some skull pieces. I don't know. We're gonna get sassy with it. I'll be back in a few. Wow.
Bye.
Enjoy Zeke while we're gone. He's playing something very strange.
Do you want to switch these nuts? I mean, I can sit in this one.
Sure. Actually, I could just sit on this side. I'll just turn the camera.
Oh.
Either way works really well. Either way. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that, but I got a really good idea. I was trying to think, like, what could I use for skull chunks that was, like, lightweight enough to stick and not be annoyingly, like, heavy on her face? And I was like, fucking eggshells. So we cracked some eggs and put the eggs in the fridge to save for later. And I got some eggshells.
Have you had daddy eggs?
What's a daddy egg? Is that a rooster ball?
No, Code talked about it. But it's just how you make eggs. It's just like stuff you add to it to make
Tell me. Yeah, tell me.
So, take 2 eggs.
But when you
put
say
it-
daddy egg, I think nuts of a chicken. Just letting you know.
No, you're fine. Wally saw this on Drop Frames. He talked about it.
Oh, sick.
And, so you get 2 eggs, put them in a pan, let them cook a little bit, like let the whites cook on a layer, and then
Yep.
you crack the yolks and spread them out over the top of the whites. Some salt, some pepper, some cinnamon, and some Worcestershire sauce.
Cinnamon and eggs.
Yes. Listen.
Go on.
look,
I
yeah.
trust it.
So you let it cook for a second, flip it over, finish cooking, and I put it on toast personally, and I can do it without the Worcestershire, and I always put cinnamon in my eggs now. Like it's so good,
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'll try it. Like
Yeah.
I'm down for anything.
Yeah.
I am an adventurous human.
and I can make them for you.
We have eggs. Will you do me a favor and just turn that fan towards the kitchen? That
Towards
circle
the
thing.
kitchen.
It's just blowing right in my legs and it's freezing me out.
Oh,
You just spin it. Yeah. Thank you.
Aw.
I didn't realize that's where I spun it, and my legs were like, oh,
What's happening?
air. Ow.
Calm.
I'm just cracking the eggs, my dudes. Well, breaking up the shell. I cleaned it. Or did I? Ha! Clever. Fucking idiot, Catherine.
We're dorks.
I love it. It's fine.
Together.
I'm trying to think. What do I want to... Let me think. Are we good? Nope. Let's move. I knew it. Boop, 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 doop, boom. That's all we care about. Perfect. All right, let me look. What do I want to stick to?
I don't even know if you really looked at my face in the sun when we were outside.
I did. It was so fucking
Oh,
shiny
okay.
and sparkly. It looks amazing. Oh, yeah. I was straight up staring at it, but try not to be weird about it.
Why? Oh, that reminds me. One of the guy that I walked with at the wedding.
Yeah.
The one in the picture. He said the night before he was staring at my arm a whole lot, but every time I looked at him, he had to look away because he didn't want me to think I was just like staring at him. And I was like, that's why I have like my tattoos
Yeah.
out. Like totally happy
We're
to talk
aware.
about them.
I say that to people too. I've had a couple people do that over my hair, and I'm like, I've seen myself in the mirror. Like, I'm aware of what I go out as.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm gonna come at you and be like, why are you staring? It's not like something weird is going on here. I was born this way.
Yeah.
Nose ring and all, like, and I'm sure some people do that and are mean.
Exactly. And he said the next day, he was like, yeah, I thought about that. That's why I kind of asked you about it.
Yep.
Someone cheers.
Cheers! Oh my god, we have switch bongs again.
Yes, we do.
Boom, 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 ba-doom.
And the lighter's over there. You can just
Boom,
use that one.
boom, boom. Thank you.
Cool, cool.
This is my medicine man one.
Ah, nice.
You gotta go there. They're open
Yes,
till
we do.
midnight every night, though, which is really nice, yeah.
Okay. And
No
about,
rushes.
What about the head shop, though?
They're also open really late.
Awesome.
Yep. Not that we'll be out that late, but they're open
No.
till like at least 11.
Yeah, good. Because we want to be back for the beautiful weather.
That's the one thing that's nice is it's because it's so hot. Things tend to stay open late because that's the only time people will go out. In the middle of the day, like it is just
Miserable.
miserably hot. Yeah, if you don't have great AC, it's terrible. I'm so glad my car is white.
Cheers.
Cheers, bitches. Mass Dragon, do you promise to come give us a review?
Oh, yeah.
Will you give us the recipe one more time?
Yeah, I can, totally. So, you take 2 eggs and just crack them in I would say a small saucepan, like not a saucepan, but like
Little fryer.
Yeah, a little fry pan. And you want to have butter in the pan because you need to be able to flip the eggs. And I would say like half a tablespoon. Like you need a bit of butter to coat the whole pan.
There's no such thing as too much butter.
Yeah, at least, I mean,
Butter.
you need to coat the whole pan in butter. And then put the eggs in there, let the bottom cook just a little bit, like let the whites start to cook.
And did you scramble the eggs?
No.
Okay.
No, they're still whole. So
Yep.
right now the bottom has just started to cook. Break the yolks, and it's best to use like a spatula, like a rubber spatula, because it's easier to spread the yolk over the eggs. And then salt, pepper, cinnamon, and Worcestershire sauce. And then you let the bottom cook enough to where you can flip the eggs, and then let them cook for another about 30 seconds. And then I put them on toast personally.
That's so amazing. It sounds good.
It's
Like
pretty
uniquely
tasty.
good.
Yeah, it is very good.
That's so good. But please give us a review. I'm interested.
And I'd like to try any way that I can eat egg yolks, because I know there's a lot of good stuff in the egg yolks, but
Yep.
I just don't like the flavor. So
I totally get that. That's kind of what I did with kale. I could that there's some like I like bitter. Like I love coffee and dark chocolate, but there's something in kale that got me. Like my mouth would just be like, no, absolutely not. And so I found ways to like cook it and stuff because I know it's good for me. I know I need greens. I don't want to die without greens. Like
Right.
what is that? Scurvy sounds bad.
Yeah. This is very true.
Not my favorite. I'm just painting skull pieces right now, guys. So we just chilling. What's up?
You chilling like McMillan.
How you doing, motherfuckers? Unfortunately, I bought brown eggs, but that's fine. We got this.
It's not like that paint takes long to dry.
No, yeah, it's fucking craft paint.
Mm-hmm.
Craft. Cheers, Beata. Ooh, I got all the ingredients in front of me. Oh, hell yes, Dragon, I'm excited. I'm excited for the
Yay.
review. I've done some cool recipes like that. One I did that was, it sounds similar to the recipe you did. It was called, oh God, I don't want to be in, it's a Middle Eastern egg recipe. And basically what you do is you either like crush up some tomatoes or just like put a little bit of tomato sauce in a pan, or like you could do like salsa if you wanted to into a saucepan, and you let it simmer for a bit, and then you like dig out little holes, put a little butter, and then crack the eggs in the holes of it,
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
sprinkle like feta on top, and you basically scoop it and put it on toast, and
I've
it's
seen
incredibly
it,
well.
seen them make it on.
Yeah, it's really good. I made it one time. It's oh my God, it's like shakshuka eggs, something like that. Yeah, I don't want to be culture insensitive and say it
Right.
wrong as the ignorant white bitch I am.
It's really good kills. I don't really. The Worcestershire is okay for me. I can take it or leave it, but the cinnamon is something that I will always put on eggs if I'm just gonna have them on toast. Oh, and
This-
like I also don't cook bacon. Like we use like the microwave bacon because it's the
Yeah.
only way I can actually eat it.
Dude, no shame.
If it's cooking in the house, it makes me nauseous.
I get it. Sometimes that's happened to me. Like the smell is so overpoweringly strong,
Mm-hmm.
or by the time it's time to eat it, I don't want it. Like I'm
it's
over
so
it.
strong. And your house smells like that for so long. The
Dude, I
only
can't
time
stand
I
that.
cooked bacon in the house was when we were at the rent house, and I actually like made weed butter.
Oh
I
yeah.
cooked bacon to cover up to get the smell at the house real
Of
fast.
anything to get rid of the smell.
Yup. And it
And
did.
honestly, like who's gonna smell for anything else?
Right.
Like they're just gonna be like
Bacon.
bacon. Is that what it is? Shakshuka? Yes. Is it shakshuka or shakshuka? Am I saying it wrong? I really don't want to be dumb about it, but it's delicious. Yeah, I've done that multiple times. I was actually vegan for a while, a bit of my life, just because I was dating a guy who had a heart condition, so he was vegan just for that, and I was like, whatever, it's cool. I like the challenge. It's fun to cook with, limitations, I guess. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. And forgot where I was going with that. My brain died.
The eggs, the shakshuka.
Oh, when I was vegan. That's what I was going to say. When I was vegan, I didn't miss anything, but I had the equivalent of wet dreams eating an egg. Like, I would have dreams of a slow motion, like, cut through a runny yolk on a piece of toast and wake up sweating.
Oh my goodness.
It was so weird. And I was responsible about it. Like, I researched it before I, like, actually, like, fully invested in being vegan, because I didn't want to be one of those people that's like, I eat vegetables all day and I'm really skinny, but I'm dying and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Go for it. Itch away.
Yep.
It's super stuck and I can re-stick anything. I'd rather you comfortable.
It's just, it feels like there's a hair, and I don't want to like rub. So
You totally can. It won't come off if you want to rub. Like, if you want to poke it.
I'm black bait. Like I'm used to the tapping.
Oh,
itch.
fuck yeah.
I'm
The
so
fucking
used to that.
braids. Mm-hmm. I can't. I mean, honestly, I've had my hair done in, like, tight hairdos where it's like, with a pencil all day. Oof. But I can't even fathom sleeping in it. Like, that's just a whole other ball game of... Have I ever told you guys how Vissy had a job that told her she looked too black and made her wear a straight-haired wig?
Yeah, my afro was not girl next door enough for them.
And it wasn't a strip club. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, that's true too. It was not.
It was a normal job. I mean...
Well, it was a sports bar.
Yeah.
It was.
But not a...
It's like Hooters.
Yeah.
But not Hooters.
But not Hooters. It was just a sports bar where you wear cute clothes and flirt for tips.
Yeah,
But
but my
they-
afro was not
God damn.
girl next door enough, so I had to wear wigs. And then the owner
hate
of like the actual chain in Oklahoma was like, "You are a little black girl. You can have your fro." So I got to wear my afro for like my birthday.
But that was it?
But
or like from
no,
that
no,
moment on?
from that
okay,
moment
cool, cool.
on.
I was like, was it a fucking treat on your birthday? Because
Yeah.
what?
No, it was from that point on, but then I got like a 0 on my hair from then on too, because they didn't think I was doing anything for my hair. They thought I was just like waking up and going. And I was like, I'm doing more work without the wigs. I have to shape my hair. I have to actually
I
do
was
shit
just
to
gonna
it.
say, like, that is case in point. You had ignorant white bosses. Like, I'm an ignorant white bitch, but I worked with a lot of black ladies with beautiful braids. I know my shit now.
Mm-hmm.
You learn fast, especially if you're a dumb bitch who touches their hair.
Oh
You
my
learn with a black
God.
eye involved.
Right? Like, it hasn't happened in a long time, but I've had a woman in the bathroom trying to start to reach and touch my hair. Like, come out of a stall and be like, "Oh, your hair's so pretty."
No! 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 No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I've
What
had,
did you scream?
I just backed out and said no and left
Yeah,
the bathroom.
right. I didn't mean to just scream no, but what the fuck?
Yeah, I said, excuse you, no, and left the bathroom. Because I was like, no.
Oh my what?
Mm-mm.
That's too much for me. I
And
can't.
I didn't know this person. Like,
I mean, it's inappropriate to touch your head no matter what,
It
but
is.
straight off wiping their poontang.
and then being like, hey, let me touch you.
Let me touch your
Your hair.
hair with my mysteriously moist fingers. Absolutely not. I'm very proud of you for doing that.
I do have problems. Like, some people think that, like, some people think they're close enough to me that they can just grab and touch my hair. And family, and even family, like, you have to let me know you're going to touch my hair. You can't just reach and touch my hair. Like, I will duck and leave you. Like,
I'm a
don't
firm
do
believer
that.
of respecting people's personal space, regardless of how you're related. Like,
yeah.
you don't just go and fucking touch people. Like, that is...
No.
If do we have any piece that belongs to us of this earth but our body? And that's basically breaking that one sanctity I have.
Exactly.
This is mine. Get the fuck
Mhm.
off. Anybody. I'm the same. And I don't have, like, deep-seated problems with being touched until it's people touch me without my permission.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? What struck you in that moment that you were like, you know what? I'm gonna touch your hair with piss fingies. Did she wash her hands? I wonder. I
don't
doubt
know.
it.
I didn't stay in the bathroom long enough to find out, to be honest.
I nearly burned my eggs laughing at wet dreams cutting into a yolk. I'm not kidding. I wish I was joking. Seriously, like, when I first, fully committed to the vegan, I had some nightmares where, like, in my dream, I would forget I was vegan and just
Mine would
eat
be
meat.
cheese.
Melted cheese.
Yes.
There is no vegan alternative. There isn't. It doesn't exist.
I know, and that would be my wet dream.
Yep. That's my mom. She tried to do vegan for a while when she got cancer, just trying to be really healthy and stuff.
Yeah.
And cheese, but she's the type, she'll buy like a brick of Tillamook cheese and just eat it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Same. And no
We'll
disrespect.
just shred a whole bunch of, shred
Uh-huh.
a block, like a chunk of it, and then we'll use that for other stuff or just to eat some. And yeah, no, especially Tillamook.
Totally get it. Tillamook is so fucking good.
We
It's
love
so
the Colby
expensive
Jack.
out here. Yeah, the Colby Jack is so good, or the Pepper Jack. I love or the
Ooh.
extra sharp, the one with the black wrapper. Oh my fuck.
Yeah.
My nana used to have like a block this big of that in her fridge
Oh yeah,
all
we
the
get
time.
it from Sam's, and it's like a.
That's the only way to
block.
buy it, and it'd be
Yes.
affordable, to be honest. Like,
Yes.
I've seen it
Because
when I
it
was.
also doesn't go bad for ages
It's
until you open
real
it.
cheese, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
When I lived in Baltimore, I saw it in a Wegmans or something, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Tillamook!" It was like one of those little, square bricks, like 3 slices of cheese, and it was $12. I was like, "Oh,
I'm pretty sure the one I get at Sam's is like 10.
for the brick?"
The brick.
Yeah, exactly. That's just because over there they don't have a dairy. I don't think they have dairy. Maybe in Delaware, do they? I don't know.
Damn. I mean, but we also have like Brahms and stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
dairy is our shit.
I have to let that dry for a sec. They're gonna look so fucking cool. I'm so excited. This was the best idea. God damn. Sometimes I get geniusly creative. Boundaries are important on any part of your body, right? Oh my god, who was I? I was talking to someone recently who was telling me that, like, they knew someone in high school who would literally just walk up to dudes and grab their dick. Out of nowhere. And she acted
How
like,
did she
that's
not
my
get
right.
Punched in the face.
No fucking idea. Like, that was her thing. She'd just flick a dick. Like, she acted like she was, I don't know. It was so weird. And people would tell on her and no one believed them. So she never got in trouble. It was crazy.
I will say I was one of those girls because I hung out with a lot of guys in high school that would like hit them in the
Okay,
arm
if it's
or
your
something.
friend,
Yes.
that's different.
Yeah.
But, like, acquaintance or otherwise, we don't touch
Touching
genitals, right?
No, like I'm hitting the arm or
Yeah.
like the spleen or the kidney. Like I'm not.
I've even I've gone so far as to do a fake nut tap to be scary to a friend, a very close friend. Like, haha, never,
Right.
never,
No.
no. I don't want to touch your dick unless I'm sucking it. MD's close to PA, and we got there. You go. I knew it was PA. I just didn't know any PA brands. I think that's literally where all of our cheese came from. I can't think of the brand now, but it was at Wegmans. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you're absolutely right. But I remember seeing Tillamook one time, which Tillamook is in Oregon. I've been to the factory. It was incredible. Free cheese all day. Holy shit. Yeah.
Oh my
Didn't poop for a
God.
year, but I don't care.
No, totally worth it.
Worth it. It was amazing.
I'd take not pooping for that.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, what's funny, Wally it's still amazing. He's like, I don't understand how you're not constipated with how much cheese you eat.
Because you're consistent. Consistency is key, bitches. It's everything. You just got to keep eating the cheese. Like, if you take a break,
And
I don't guarantee your safety.
That's true. I always eat cheese if I can.
I love me some cheese, but it's got to be like, I'm kind of picky about it. Like, I
Yeah.
don't like a bad cheese or a cheese that's like too much cheese and melted where there's no crispy parts and it's just like a blob of goop.
Yeah.
And it's the oils coming out of it and it's like
Yeah. Oh God, I hate
crumbly
that.
gross.
I
You know what
hate
I'm talking
that.
about. Yeah, it's gross. I don't like it. All right. In the fucking bathroom, right? Looking too black? That sounds about white. Oh God. Shut up. What did I say? What was too black? Who knows? Was it makeup? I don't remember. I caught up in chat and I'm confused. It's fine. We're fine.
Oh, look, when you said my job said I look too black and I needed to wear the wigs.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
yes. The fucking,
Yeah.
what's it called? Yep.
But that's still not as, it's still pretty bad. But the other job that said my head wraps looked lazy and unprofessional.
Have they tried to head wrap? Did you challenge them?
I told them that, like, honestly, I did it to protect my hair because my hair can't handle the cold weather, and they said, "Oh, we'll think about it." That was like, are you serious? Like, you said you're gonna think about letting me do.
I don't want to live in that world.
I was looking for a new job right after that.
Close your eye for me. I'm glad you tell me the stories because I don't want to be a dumb hoe and not know the things, but also it's like, man, life is more peaceful when you don't realize how fucking ignorantly racist everyone is.
Yeah, I mean,
not that it's better, it's just like,
but I mean, it's also good to at least
it's
share
better
it
to know.
Yeah.
No, it's better to know, and I think, like, isolating a group is just another way of othering. Whether it's allowing them to share their, shit with you or not, it's just another way to other.
Yeah.
Which is literally what we're trying to get the fuck away from. Of all, for fuck, and we just keep coming up with new ways to other, I feel like. It's like something becomes offensive, a word, so they're like, oh, we'll just come up with a new one to replace it. Yeah. Like, that's not inclusivity. That's not how we escape the otherness bullshit. Ooh, okay, followed this recipe and had some thick slices of traditional toasted Irish soda. Go fuck yourself. I would sit on its face. And I have to say, the cinnamon brings something completely unexpected to the flavor profile. And maybe the whiskey talking, but this was delicious. I don't think it's the whiskey because girl over here don't drink, and, if we're going by consistency again. That's dope. I'm going to have to try it then. I'm excited.
Yay, I'm so glad you liked it.
Me too. Good job.
Yeah,
I'm excited. Awesome. I love when things work out that way because you just never know. Yeah. And now I'm even more excited to try it. Not that I wasn't. Mm-hmm. But cinnamon, I mean, it shouldn't be surprising because think about baked goods, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All have eggs and cinnamon. It's the best ever. So why not? Yeah. It makes sense.
Like eggnog.
Go ahead and close your eye for me. Yeah. Oh my God, eggnog. Good eggnog. Dude, have you ever had an eggnog latte? Oh my God. I can't drink eggnog another way now.
I don't like eggnog.
I
haven't had eggnog that I can drink, at least.
So that's me too. The thick, sick consistency of it freaks me out. And then I worked at a latte stand and I made an eggnog latte. And when you like steam it, it gets rid of all that sick thickness and makes it just like milk. And it just is like, I don't know. It's like that nutmeg and cinnamon is pretty much it with coffee, and it's pretty fucking dank. Nice. I don't shake it anymore because at first I was like, eggnog sounds gross and it smells gross and it's thick as hell. Like, why is it so fucking thick? Mm-hmm. I couldn't do it.
I'm trying not to move my face too much. Kate.
She's being really good at it. I'm gonna be honest. Like most people, probably because you're used to putting makeup on and stuff. Like she's damn good at makeup. Most people like twitch, like if you put makeup on someone who doesn't normally do makeup, their whole eyelids just sitting there like fluttering and having a fucking mini ass heart attack.
Because they don't think to just completely close their eyes. They're like, oh, I should only keep it partially closed and so I can still kind of see. No, just shut your eye and let them do what they gotta do.
Paranoid you're gonna stab them in the eye, and it's like I've never stabbed myself in the eye in my life.
I've done it with like eyeliner on a bus when I was in high school because I was doing it on a bus.
I've done that, or like I've flicked eyeshadow on my eye, but because I'm in a massive hurry and I don't give a fuck about my own eye.
Right, but if I'm actually like trying to pay attention and do it, like no, that doesn't happen.
Yep, I'm the same. Sorry, I just have to keep going back into it because this color is lighter. I'll let you know when to open.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll let you know when.
But I mean, at least like you pay attention when it matters. Unlike that woman who cut my boob. With, like I was
Same
having,
woman from before. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I was having such a issue with my boobs anyway, because my mom said like I tried the dress on to show it to her, and
Yeah.
I didn't have any like bra on or anything, because I didn't know what I was gonna do. And she like the first thing she said was like, "You need to figure something out with those, because that does not look okay."
Mom.
And I was like, well, thanks. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Thanks, Mom.
And so I was like, I'll try the boob tape. Like, we'll do that. And it just doesn't work with like.
Boob tape doesn't even work on me, and I barely have boobs.
Like bottom heavy, so there's a lot of like movement
Yeah.
that happens. So like I tape one side, tape another, and then there's like parts that like try and fall out, and it just misshapes my boob, or it like indents one part and it doesn't do it on the other. So like, it's like a waviness, and I was having a freak out moment. And she's like, "Let me try this," and so she pulled like tape and she was like trying to cut it and just like snip. Like,
Literally, the woman
attention.
snipped into her tit skin.
Like you're not paying attention. Like I'm
The
gonna have
fucking hell.
Thankfully, my dress covered it. Like I know you can't see that on camera, but like
I mean, maybe that's the scar. It's like
my
it's just
dress
crazy.
Just came over.
Thank you for the host, Zach. Welcome, Zaconia Chadleys.
As I was just lifting up my shirt, showing everybody.
We
my
were
boobs.
talking. Let's talk about sex, baby. Edgy. I mean, but not in the worst way. I don't want to be
I love
edgy
that
with a
song.
cut tit.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
and then
maybe.
she just kept saying, "I'm so sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and I was like walking away from her, trying to like actively like leave the presence.
Yeah.
And she just kept following me around. I'm like, I get it, you're sorry, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, and
Like-
you're bleeding. Like, I need to fix this.
Yeah, like I need Neosporin, and I can't put a Band-Aid on it. 'Cause that
Imagine
will
just
show.
leaving it trickling during the wedding.
My dress would have stuck to it, and it would have bled through the dress because it was satin.
That would be incredible. Shireen, this is Vissy. She is here on a surprise visit, and she's letting me do cool shit to her face. How are you, love? Did I turn? I think I turned the music off.
Or that you turned it down. Yeah.
Yeah, I turned it down. I just like the background hum. The silence makes me nervous. I don't know why.
I put rain on the TV.
Yep,
So
I'll-
there's just not silence.
I do, like crickets and frogs, peepers.
Ooh, or forest sounds, yeah.
Forest sounds. Yep, those are really good at calming me down. When I'm just like, I don't want a movie, I don't want music, I just need
And
almost
I
like
can't
white
do,
noise.
I honestly can't do fireplace until later in the year.
It does. I don't want it. Like it's hot.
I like the fireplace sound whenever it's
I
like
love it in the
Christmas.
winter.
Yeah,
Mhm,
exactly.
exactly.
Like not yet. It's not the time.
Nope. I put it on now and I'm like, is that a forest fire?
Right. That's
Are
not
we
pleasant
gonna
at this
die?
moment.
Yeah. It's so high. We make it a wrinkle. Is it a wrinkle go there? We give her one wrinkle. Because after that trip, that's about what it feels like, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Lacking. Did you donate some wrinkles? Imagine.
I think I lost some, yeah. I gained a couple, lost some more.
I wonder if she is like a brain sulcicle, like a succubus, but for the sulcis.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
I have no,
Maybe that's how she keeps the man.
I don't want to know.
I could see it. It'd be great. This has a really cool sheen. I like this.
And the other groomsman that we got along with, that walked with her, he had dreads, but like this, he did the sides and back shaves. Like,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And he had a really nice face, so I asked him like if he did it
Ooh.
himself or if
Did
he
he?
got it done, and he said, yeah, I do it myself, and he
Sick.
talked me through how to do it. I want to know how so bad.
That's awesome.
Because doing it on yourself is just so hard.
I would be terrified. Like doing the mirror and mirroring your actions.
Yes,
Maybe
and-
do it with your left hand.
I do, I switch. Mhm.
Mirror yourself,
That's-
like trick yourself.
That's how I actually like handle some spots.
Thank you. That was potential catastrophe. Vissy's a hero.
I
She
got
saves
cat
us. Dude, for real. I think I'm so used to their chaos at this point, my body just waits for it to happen and then complains. It's like, you know what? We're tired and done. So, bye. It's so goopy, but it looks cool. Adds like a 3D effect. Can you see it
Yeah.
in the thing? It's cool. It looks so sick. Like sickening, but cool.
I'm so ready for the pictures you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's gonna be fucking sick.
take.
Dude, you know what's sad? So when Zeke and I did all those cool looks together, the best pictures were all selfies he took.
Aw,
It's
man.
all because everyone knows their angles better. You know
Oh,
what I
that's
mean?
true.
Everybody, like, no matter what I do, when I take a picture, I'm taking a picture to flatter the makeup. But when a
Fair.
person takes the picture, they're looking at the makeup and their face angles. You know your angles. Like, I'll still take them, but I guarantee when you take selfies, they'll be better. It's always. And I think most of us kind of feel that way at a certain point.
The cinnamon challenge is meant to make you look dumb because it is dumb.
It is
Ah!
dumb.
And
The
it can
cinnamon
be
challenge is
very
fucking.
dangerous. Exactly.
Dude,
It's
I think some
extremely
people almost
dangerous.
died. Yeah.
No, it is dangerous. It's scary dangerous. So stuff like that, like, terrifies me. Oh, and like the salt and ice, like when people do like salt and ice on their skin, and that.
Or the milk crate.
Yes.
No, that is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, how do you scream bottom of the food chain louder? I can't with that. Like, watching those, I was just like, oh, is this what happened after the ice bucket challenge or whatever the fuck?
At least that one started with the raising money for a cause. And
It
really
started
wasn't
well,
harmful.
yeah. No, I think some people took it to weird places, you know,
Oh,
as they
facts.
always will.
That's what people
They
do.
always will.
I mean, people suck on you. There's a large majority of people that
Fucking bad. And they just keep on sucking, and they don't stop
Yes.
sucking.
And it's almost like, really, should I waste my time? And at this point, I've learned no.
No.
Certain people are just not worth it. Like, I had one person
That
that...
means your own shit.
Exactly. Like, I had one friend that I called him a brother. Like, I thought he was someone really close to me. But when I was going through my stuff, nowhere to be seen. And he only contacted me when he needed something for somebody else, like to make him something. And, like, to make one of my t-shirts.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, I was hoping you weren't gonna say that, but all right.
And he came to get it, and that's when he introduced me to this girl he was seeing. And the next day he proposed to her. And we had a whole talk about, because he had already been married, and like, I know how to read people, and he knows this. And he's like, I want you to get a feel for the next girl I see, just so like, blah blah blah.
Did you have bad feelings?
I met her for all of 5 minutes, and she was 8 years
Oh.
younger than him, and like just barely graduated.
It kind of sounds like he might have backed off out of like fear of what you were gonna say. You know what I mean? Like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, and I feel like he was just doing it because he wants kids, and he's like, he rushed into something because this was like his pastor's niece. It was really weird. But I mean, I hadn't heard anything from him. Like he never asked how I was doing, anything. So I was like, okay, I see how it goes.
Friend of convenience.
Mhm.
I've had friends like that where like you'll have plans, but you know that they're going to casually cancel-ish later on because something better will inevitably come up. And I don't like being a backup plan at all. And I don't like
No.
when people like want me at their beck and call. Like suddenly they want to do something, and if I'm not available, they take it personal. And
Yeah.
it's like, my job is not to sit around waiting for you to be interested in me.
Right. If we make plans, like, what my problem is, I'll try and make plans with people and then they just disappear. Like, we'll actually set a date and time and they either never agree or they just like disappear, or they wait till the last second and say, oh, sorry, something came up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well,
How old are you?
exactly. And so I don't have a whole lot of friends. And I've made more friends with business owners over the last 2 years.
Totally, I get
Because
it.
they're actually people that care about you as a person,
Mhm.
especially if they realize that you're not just trying to like get stuff from them.
They're probably
Like-
used to what you're used to, honestly. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
kind of their world too, so they kind of probably feel solace in the fact that you're just a kind human. It's
And
rare.
That's why I have those moms that own that head shop.
Yep.
Because they said you are a giving soul. Like we can tell people that are takers. You are
Yeah.
not a taker. Like you are one of the most giving people we know. And so
fucking nice.
yeah, and they took care of me while while I was recovering. They just would bring us random like deals of mashed potatoes, 'cause I can eat that, like stuff that I could eat. Like they brought
Yep.
chocolate milk one time, 'cause it was the only thing I could drink. Because I couldn't taste or like smell anything. And so I had 4 different like gallons of milk in the fridge at one point. Wally learned that there is a different type of milk, like different types of chocolate milk.
What do you mean?
Like,
Do you have any dietary restrictions?
I know it's just bananas.
Go on. I'm drawing cracks.
I had a high moment.
Oh no. It's on the tip of my dick. I know exactly. Different kids, chocolate milk. She could
Thank
only
you.
chocolate milk.
Oh,
Yep,
thank
your
you.
neighbors bringing over shit for you. Yep, thank you.
Science.
Damn, brains.
So, like, there are different, like, percents, just like regular milk. There's whole, 1%, and, like, different types of chocolate milk. And he brought home 1% chocolate milk and Fairlife, and 1% is, like, Yoo-Hoo. And, like, when he brought it in, I was already, like, in the midst of a migraine, having a bad time, and, like, he didn't ask me any questions. Like, he didn't send me a picture saying, hey, he was asking me questions about everything else he was shopping for, but not the milk.
Yeah.
And so he came home with that, and I just kind of, like, I didn't break down, but I just started to go downhill. And,
Yeah.
like, I was like, that's not
like
not right. And
It was just the thing that tipped you over.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
Uh-huh.
main cause. It was just like you were already there.
Yeah, and because whole chocolate milk is the only chocolate milk I like to drink, especially Highland, because it's actually like thick, creamy, delicious chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk
And I
is
can
so
do
good.
Fairlife. Like Fairlife is good too, but it's not.
It's not as good.
Highland. It's
Doesn't
not
have the same
mine.
chocolate flavor.
Yeah, and so he was like, I didn't know there were different types of like chocolate milk, and like my mom was totally on his side because like I called her
Of
and told her
course.
about
Yeah.
it, and she's like, well, I totally sympathize with him because I didn't know that either, and I'm like,
You're obviously not chocolate milk people.
no, and
You bastards.
I mean, I wasn't like overly upset with him, but it was just kind of like
It was
you
just your
asked
breaking
me,
point.
You asked me so many questions about what you were there for, but you didn't ask me about the chocolate milk. And then like he said, I will never get wrong milk again, ever.
Bless his heart. Tony, thank you for gifting 5 subs in the chat, you silly shit. I appreciate you.
So sweet.
How are you, love? Thank you.
Hi, sweetheart. These babies are just the sweetest things.
They have been very good babies.
Yes, they have.
Very nice. Cracking the shell with my fingies.
I move my brain pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I can move that eyebrow. Hi.
You
Oh, now
have
you
no
need to stand
eyebrow.
up. You're so... Wow, thanks, I don't.
I covered up the good one. I feel like a bad friend.
But this is the one that
I'm-
moves, so like I can move the piece. Look.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'll try to like accentuate it with something else. Don't worry.
Or you could also just draw
Hi,
this one out
Tony.
if you
How
need
are
to,
you, love?
Like, fill it in.
That's true. I mean, that's probably honestly. We'll see. I sometimes I do the special effects with plans of doing makeup underneath it, and then I do the makeup, and it takes away from all the special effects. So I gotta like look at it at the end.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
I'll do
for
like
sure.
some banging eyeshadow, and suddenly it's like, well, why is the brain out? And I'm like, you know what? I don't know, and you can shut up. Look at me. Let me see where I'll put this one. Just fucking knob her in the head. It's fine.
I mean, you can't do as bad as Reese.
True. I mean, I could, but I would need the literal bowling ball.
Yeah, you would actually have to like try.
Yep, and
really
I
hard.
don't
Your
have that.
Yeah, you'd have to like Jason Statham headbutt me
Oh
to
my
do
god,
that.
I don't want to do that either.
Yeah, exactly.
None of it sounds fun. I mean, maybe fun. No. Well, no. Maybe.
I'm
No.
sorry, Mass Dragon. I'm not the best influence when it comes to dietary things because I'm also a baker. So like I love to make bite-sized cheesecakes and cupcakes and cookies and like all kinds of things, but just tiny. Like
We saw some cute tiny sweets last night. We didn't get any, but they were precious.
so that anytime anyone's like, "Oh, I'm trying to watch what I eat," I'm like, "That's great, but it's a bite."
Yeah. It's
You
not
know?
a whole thing. You ain't committing.
Exactly. And then I did that once, and I had my bite-sized cheesecakes because it was only like 4 ingredients, so they were like whipped cheesecake.
Mm-hmm. I like
on-
that better, honestly. I like
yeah.
when the cheesecake's like light.
Yeah, and so someone said that and just took one, and then came back and got like 3 more.
Hell yeah, they did. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Wow.
Gotta say, I've been burned by online peeps a bit too. Super cautious around everyone. Yeah, no, I completely understand,
Word.
Cake.
I feel like that's a lot where a lot of us come from and why we found the communities we found.
Yeah.
We value the trust. Hard. That looks so sick. God damn it, Katie.
Yeah.
God damn, she good.
Not gonna lie, Wally does blame me for his weight gain since we've met.
I mean,
I don't blame him because like I do have spells where I will make like mini pies or like different types of bundt cakes or cheesecake, which is absolute favorite. And like if I don't have someone to take things, like if I don't have an actual reason to make it, it'll sit in the house, or I have to find businesses
Bitch,
that'll let
why
me
you
bring
like
them
this?
baked stuff.
Will you just take my goods?
Yeah, and so that's why I've made
They
so
are
many
not
friends
poison,
with
I swear.
certain business owners and stuff, because like I'll bring them like, hey, I made so many cookies, like
Will you please?
do you guys want some cookies?
You look hungry.
So
That looks fucking nasty sick. I'm into it. How's everyone else doing? As turned on as I am by makeup, it's fine.
I wish Cake, but like I'd have to have like I don't know how Tilly does it, but I'd have to have my whole computer set up in the kitchen, and I can't do that with.
You know, Dan used to literally pick up his computer. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Okay, I just don't want to fall.
He used to pick up his computer and literally move it back and forth from his office to the kitchen every single day.
Yeah, I don't.
The entire thing.
I know. I couldn't do it.
wild.
I physically
Me
cannot
neither.
do that. Like
I wouldn't want to. Like, that is so much to do. And it can break down your computer, like unplugging and plugging all that shit in constantly. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's like a recipe for breakdown.
Yeah.
Like fast breakdown. You know what I mean?
I couldn't do it. That's for sure.
No, me neither.
But
I'm not as big a man. I'm gonna let those glue there.
I would love to do some baking with you guys, because like I like to make some cinnamon chip cookies with pumpkin. You know the recipe. Hoffy made them. I add milk chocolate chips to them to like kind of offset the cinnamon.
I love chocolate. Chocolate and cinnamon's a secret delicious. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, recipe.
So good. And that was actually Wally's idea.
Oh no.
Ooh, can I have the grinder? Or is there weed?
Nope.
I need to grind weed.
Here you go.
Let's see.
My
What
hands
you
are
got?
sticky, nasty. I found the spider that crawled on my face. Oh my god, the fucker was under my duvet. Fuck off.
Oh my god.
Did it survive the experience? Because I don't know if I'm that big of a man.
That smell.
I know, it's so good. I love it.
She's so gentle when she wants up in your lap. She's like, please? Can I please? Okay, I guess not. That was adorable.
She gives up fairly fast. Holy shit, Katie, no. Blessed be the fruit. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hello. Whoa. Where
Hallelujah.
is... There's a good piece.
Okay.
When I went to get a glass to catch it, it escaped. Oh my lord. I have that. The mother jumping spider is still kind of like living amongst me. Vissy saw her
it.
today.
Oh my gosh, I did. I stood there and stared at it for a full minute, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
What do I do?
Yeah.
Because she's big.
And
like,
she was
it's
in the
startling.
shower. I didn't know what to do. Like, no, Katie was in the shower. Not
Yeah,
the
not the
spider.
shower. What do you do when your spider's just trying to get clean, right? Poor fuck. Right, like, Cake, I don't, like, it's so, I was telling Vissy that, like, it's weird when you own a bunch of spiders as a hobby, but you don't necessarily want to sleep with them. Everyone thinks, like, oh, you own tarantulas, like, you must want to snuggle them. No. That's a fuck no.
No.
No, honey.
No.
Cake's gonna show up with some fire smears on her face. So I found the spider again. Never again, though.
No. I love that. Oh,
That's
God.
sick. Just dry, you motherfucker. Oh, I have an idea.
The Clue movie makes me so happy. I know it's so random, but
I totally get it. I'm into it. I love the old one. I loved the game
the
when I was a
old
kid,
one was
dude.
yeah. The old one is there a new one?
I think they're making one. or something
I
like
know
that. Yeah.
that like
You're talking about the Tim Curry
knives,
one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I know the knives out thing, or like, I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, Knives Out, I think is what it's called. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
nice.
You got it. Good job.
I know that was kind of similar, but it wasn't.
It was just the interviews.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't enough of the
I know-
dramatic, like, it's Mr. Plum.
Yeah, they just made some reference 1 + 2 + 2 + 1.
Yeah.
Like, I missed
Like,
that.
cute, but
Yeah.
superfluous at the end of the day. Rock. Yeah. Ing. Yeah. Bird. Yeah. So, what do we do if there's glue on my finger?
We use my
We
finger
live
to
this way now.
We use my finger to offset it, so you might be able to come free.
Vissy and I live together now, Wally, so this might have been super glue and I apologize.
I'm gonna need my laptop.
And the dogs.
Right.
And maybe a snack.
Can you, like, pack up some stuff for me?
Huh. Fucking A, that looks fucking cool. Do you guys see that? It really did do a dope ass effect. I'm gonna zoom us out. Hold on, let me get better quality. Where's my camera app? Yes. There we go, and then we'll go boop. I did a boop. And then, yeah, now I'm gonna shadow it. It's gonna be sick. Sick! I love makeup too
Cheers.
much. Cheers? Oh fuck, I don't have weed. Where's my grinder?
Oh, here's this one's full.
Is it full? I can't touch it. Do you mind if I just like face down my bowl in it?
Yeah, or I can do it for you if you need.
My hands are just so covered into goopies.
I gotta scoop it all in.
No, go for it.
Thing.
Hi, Berserker Rage. How are you, love? I've had a spider crawl up from the side of the bed and directly towards me. So, Crayon, that exact thing happened like literally the first year I lived here. I was laying in bed, pants off, being comfortable and safe in my bed. And I shit you not, a wolf spider about this big, just lightning scurries up and is right here in front of my face on my quilt. I screamed like a little bitch, flew the quilt. Zach gets up calm as a cucumber. It's just a little wolfie.
Hi, Berserker.
And gets it and puts it outside. But like when I'm half naked in my bed, that is my safe place.
Oh no.
That is not where it
That's
happens,
what
right?
Wally
Thank
would have
you.
done. He would have
Screeched.
lost it. I would have lost it if it was in the bed, especially. But like,
I mean,
he would have. Yeah.
It's like my version of losing it. It's a chill version, but it happens.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Lovely.
I had a tiny weed spoon at one point, but I lost it. Boo.
There was a hair on my face. I got it.
Eat it for protein. Don't do that.
No, I'm good.
Don't do that.
There's nothing there for
I
real
was
protein.
I was lying. Don't do
Hi, sea lion.
Sea Lion. What up, lover? Oh, I left my stupid camera app up. Catherine. Oh shit, that piece is so not stuck. Why are you like this? Jesus.
Is that what was tickling? Because I
Yep.
felt it moving.
I got you, boo.
Ah, okay.
You good. I think it's because they were
But
hollow.
I was like, I'm not going to touch it.
I appreciate that. But I figured it out. I'm in stars in their eyes. You might be. Oh my god, my bowl's smoking itself. Not today, Satan.
No. Not today, Satan.
Not today.
And then mine starts.
Little bastards.
Right? Just so rude and hurtful.
For real, like, what a waste. If you're not in my lungs, you're nowhere. Okay. Tonight I'm gonna be stoned. I mean, tonight I'm gonna brush my teeth. Like, what's new?
We can't, I was just thinking about we can't get many, like, selfie type pictures with Fiona because if you get close to her like that, all she wants to do is lick.
That's kind of Lil. It's real hard. Whereas Trick, I can get the selfies.
Yeah.
But I can't get one of him alone because he's so dark. He doesn't show up
Yeah.
anymore.
Poor baby.
I know. But he's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Just means you gotta get the live experience. Which you did.
Yes. It was amazing.
Finally. The culmination of 2 years.
Yeah, no. And I mean, the funniest thing is the reason I went over to Katie's stream was because I had asked Zeke like 2 or 3 times
About the poods?
what they were, like what their breed
I remember
was,
that. Yep.
and he didn't answer me. So I was like, you know what? I'll go ask his significant other. She's streaming. And
Poods.
yep, and she answered
And that's
me.
how Vissy got her spoots.
Mhm.
And they're perfect. And we love that. That looks amazing. I just like, I mean, at that point where I'm scared to fuck it up, so I'm just thinking what to do.
They really can cake. Like, I feel like they wake up out of a dead sleep if I turn the camera on. As soon as I open the camera, they, like, their eyes open. Like, it makes a noise, and it doesn't.
No, it's fact. They totally know. And I think they're doing it to taunt us.
Whoa.
You know what I need?
Trick that startled me.
Blood. If
Ooh.
I were blood, where would I know where it is. Let me scoot past you real quick. If you just scoot back, I can walk past. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Enjoy Vissy.
Oh, okay, Trick.
Oh, Trick had to take up everybody. I'm
Yeah.
not going anywhere, you dumbass.
Oh, Lord.
Mom left.
Trick said, nah.
She doesn't trust me now. I know it's only just worse because I did it on purpose. Just wish. Oh, not that one.
Is mine along with that, too, Mickey? I'm just giving you shit, by the way.
Or is she? Nobody knows.
Exactly. That is exactly what happened. But my Reese does that with me. Fiona doesn't really do that. She likes to sleep by herself. But if I get up and out of my office, he is immediately up and following me, seeing where I'm going.
These dogs are so dumb similar without having ever known each other.
Oh, that's right, Mickey. A lot's happened since you've said that. I'm so sorry.
What's happened? Oh my gosh.
He's sending a package, and he told me that he was sending it Monday when we were streaming with
yeah.
Rod. But like, I kind of also had my own blackout moment, so like,
All the time.
yeah.
Life
Yeah.
sucks. Sometimes. It's just busy. Motherfuckers. Alright, you bastard. I know you're in here.
I thought it was a big container.
It's not actually, because it's like not runny, it's clotted.
Oh, it's like the scab stuff. The scab
Kind
blood?
of, but it never dries all the way, so it stays like tacky.
Oh.
You can just get it off.
Grody.
But it looks so good.
And it wasn't with the other stuff?
No.
Aw.
It's really, really small. Oh my god, it's right there. I'll show you. It's that.
Wow.
How have I not permanently lost this? Nobody knows.
I'm honestly
A
shocked.
miracle of science.
I am honestly shocked.
Sometimes Jesus loves me, and that's that. I guess. I don't know.
Then you can steal Katie's to me, Vissy. She has a whole thing there. Steal what? What am I stealing?
Please don't be driving.
I've smoked a lot of weed today. I don't know.
We high.
Mm-hmm.
We so high, like Cleopatra.
Hey, I'll stab you.
Woo! I forgot that was on a Lazy Susan and it spins.
Oh.
This is what I was looking for. This tiny ass stupid little clamshell thing. It's incredible. This stuff is dope though. I will never buy Runny Blood again because it doesn't move, but it doesn't dry. Like the texture never changes. It's the best.
Ooh, that is nice.
It's so convenient. It's called, if you ever want to get it, it's that brand, the Mayron brand, Coagulated.
I don't know why I would.
If you ever do anything, I mean, you do pretty cool makeup. You might branch out one day.
I can do normal makeup.
If you can do normal makeup, you can do this makeup. You know what a wounds look like more than most. Bitch, you told me the clot you coughed up. Like, just simulate that on your face. Done.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. Tell me I'm wrong. Mm-hmm.
I can't do that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Billeth over there.
I know someone asked earlier how this, like, the Colorado weed was, but I hadn't really experienced it fully at that point.
How you feeling now?
I like it.
Yeah. She did say that the lilac diesel was a little bit better here. A little bit more potent.
Mm-hmm.
That was one thing she noticed right off the bat, which is cool. I think Colorado was one of the first states to legalize, if not the first. So they've had a while
Oh, yeah.
to, get in the game. Perfect the game. I
And
don't
get
know.
their shit figured out.
Yes. Like, there are some dispensaries around here sell skag weed for just ridiculous prices. And I'm like, how are you making any money?
Oh, yeah, no.
When I can
mean,
go to
there are
Medicine Man and get what I get.
oh, yeah, that's very true. There are some places that sell pretty crap weed for higher prices, and I'm just like, I don't understand.
I don't get it. Like, who's buying it?
But then there's also places that sell, like, shake for $30 an ounce.
Mine does that. I love it. That good shake.
If it's good shake, though.
Yeah, exactly. You're kind of like rolling the dice with it all the time.
Yeah, I've bought shake like that, and it was honestly bad. I'm glad I have a lot of keef, like, just built up, because it's like, I grind it, and I just mix a ton of keef in it, because I'm like, this is just really shit weed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I completely understand that. That's literally why I get dabs, is to just, like, make kind of, like, enriched weed sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like a, what are they called? Like caviar or moon
Oh, yeah.
rocks. Yeah,
Mhm.
moon rocks. That's the word. For some reason, my dispensary calls them caviar, and I don't know why. It doesn't make sense.
Is it still, like, bud wrapped in,
Yeah,
like a...
like
oh,
rolled in the shit
that-
and rolled in the shit.
Yeah,
Nothing new.
that's weird.
Just called caviar for some reason.
I know how to do, like, pretty girl makeup, because I was actually paid on, like, I was graded on my makeup. Like,
Good God.
every day they'd line you up and look at your makeup, your nails, your tone, the way you were dressed in your uniform and your hair, and
What's your tone?
the way you, like a tone.
Like your muscle tone?
Yeah.
To be a waitress.
Mm-hmm.
That's strange that that's legal to me.
Technically, they were called models. Yeah.
That's how they get around it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
It's awful.
How long did you last there?
8 months.
Damn, that's longer than I could have done.
I had a lot of good times because I got along with a lot of businessmen.
2 months you came Yeah. You were probably the one normal girl that wasn't like, they're like, no, we want the smart one.
Yeah,
One
that
with the brain
actually-
over there.
That actually has a conversation.
Yeah.
Like I talked to like actual pilots and like real businessmen, and they're like, honestly, I don't know why you're working here. You don't have the personality for this, but
Yeah.
like we really like your company.
That's so nice. Hold up. Who is that? Kelty just gifted a sub to Mass Dragon. Thank you so much for gifting a sub in the channel, you silly. I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all ways. And BDO just resub for 36 motherfucking months.
Hail the dank lord, bitch. That's like 3 years, you beautiful hoe. So you're a beautiful hoe. Thank you.
Good lord, that's a long time.
Berserker, it was actually Hooter's slutty sister, is what I call it. Twin Peaks.
That's kind of precious.
I mean, they
That's a good term for it.
But it was very interesting. Like, I had a table of 2 younger guys, and like they teach you have to spend 2 minutes with every customer
Minimum or max?
minimum
All right.
to like get to know them and like have a conversation and stuff. So like I still did this, but you could tell that other girls don't. They only do it with certain people because they know that certain people are going to tip more, type of thing.
Yep. They were very selective.
And this was one table that probably wouldn't commonly get one girl's attention, but I sat there and I talked to him because they honestly reminded me of Wally. Like they were just kind of like
just
nerds.
normal guys. Yeah.
And they literally just ordered a dessert. Like they ordered a
And
sundae.
did they share it?
Yeah, I think so.
Cute.
And then they left me like a $90 tip.
Holy dick.
And they said, you actually talked to us and didn't make us feel uncomfortable or anything. And I was like, oh my God.
How many times have they gone there before and just been treated like trash garbage? I mean, that's just really sad to me.
Yeah. So,
Goes to
I
show.
had a lot of good times, but there were a lot of bad times.
I feel like anything that involved your bosses was just...
It wasn't great, no. But also, like, drunk people, like, on UFC nights and stuff. Like,
Oh my god, that's when UFC was all big. Holy shit, no.
yeah.
Nope.
I had women, like, kiss my cheek because they got so drunk. I had like a
What did you
firefighters.
do? Sorry, I didn't mean to
I,
interrupt
no,
you. I'm
no, I
just
was
curious.
just their server. Like I was just their server, and they were thankful, and they were leaving for their night. And they're like, "Oh, thank you so much, you were just great," and like kissed my cheek and
Okay,
like
not
left.
like pinning you in a corner, kind of
No,
drunk.
no.
Okie
They
doke.
were like
That's
leaving, and like they
I
were
was worried.
being over affectionate.
Yes.
And I had like
I'm drunk and suddenly European.
firefighters for like a bachelor party, and this was like one of the last big tables of the night, and so I was across the restaurant putting in their order, like a drink order or food order, and one of them comes up and just like picks me up from behind and said, "We need to order more drinks," and carries me to the table. That's one of the reasons I have a problem with people picking me up.
I'm always scared of it, but simply because as a kid I grew up so fast, like I've never sat on someone's shoulders or anything. Like that wasn't a thing. I was so big. So when I meet someone who's tall enough or big enough to do that, I like my inner core is like, you're gonna fall and die. You are about to fall and die. You are not meant to be up at these heights.
my instinct is to like clinch and cling on as much
Yeah,
as
I
I
do
can.
too. Like a spider monkey.
Yes, like I am not you. Even if you let go, I will still be holding on.
Yep.
And Wally does that. Like he'll pick me up, and I'm like, "Don't do this," and he'll like let go, and I'm just like, "I hate when you do this."
Yeah. I can't do it either. I would not. I'm literally like a leech at that point because it's like my brain. Your brain.
Yeah. But I also, like, in high school, I had friends that were 6 foot plus that would be like, "Oh, hey, pick me up," and then be like, "Okay, drop." Yeah.
I never picked anyone up without their permission. However, I had a lot of short friends who would ask me to, and I totally
it
would.
was because they bent over to hug me, and they did the whole, like, let me go
Oh.
under your arms,
Yeah.
and so then they could pick me up. Yeah.
I don't know. I never did it to anyone without them asking me first, but again, maybe that's because I'm a girl.
Yeah.
The whole, like, consent thing is pretty built into us.
Mm-hmm.
Weird, huh? This looks,
Mm-hmm.
the blood just, like, really makes the whole thing so fucking sick. The camera is not doing justice. Don't worry, guys. We will be taking dope-ass pictures. I will make sure she takes some selfies because I swear they're always better. Because damn, does this look cool in real time. Like, my lighting ain't doing it justice. It looks nasty. This clotting blood really just, I don't know what the science is to it, but it's kind of amazing. And you'd think something so good would be impossible to get off. Just water. It's nothing. It just never dries.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's good.
but stays place. You know, I'm sure you've used that runny blood for like vampire stuff, and it's like it runs down your face, and then it's like a peach
Stain,
smear. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. It's like a pointless little fucking stain on you.
Yeah.
That solidified on my finger instead of your face.
Oh, wow.
No, it's because I have the glue on my fingy. I just wanted to spread it out.
Ha ha. Viata said, funny though, straight guys understand consent real quick when they go to a gay bar.
Fucking touche, bitch. I would snap if I wasn't so sticky. Snaps. Thank you. Snaps for Viata. Well said. Well fucking said.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking nasty. It looks so grotesquely good. I'm hella proud of myself right now, y'all.
I'm so excited.
I might have you get all up in the camera without me in the frame, just so the color, like, just your face in the frame, because it will focus on you and they can see all the details and shit. I've done it on my own face, too. But for some reason, this camera, it has, I think Sales looked it up for me. It has a 30 centimeter, my fingers are so stuck. It has a 30 centimeter focus range. So, like, no matter how close you get it to something or how you zoom in, if it's 30 centimeters or farther, you're doomed.
Right.
Which is insane and weird to me. Oh, it looks so good.
You can wipe your fingers on that.
It would take the paper towel. This is like your face glue.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cool. It'll dry in a second, and then I can just wash it off.
Or peel it off.
Yeah, it's like rubber cementy. What did I want? Yellow. Lello? Do I have a lello? Oh, that might work, actually. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. We had a moment. It's fine. Yeah, close that. I can do. Keep them close for me. For el moment. Fucking A. Open your eye for me. God damn. It's done. I feel terrible because I just want to go take pictures of it and say fuck all of you. It just looks so fucking cool. I'm going to stand up so she can get up in the mirror. I want her to look at this. I want you guys to see it. Like, see if it'll focus. Because it looks
Ooh, I don't want to roll over a puppy.
fucking gross in the best way. I'm really excited. I've never used eggshells to do this before, and I'm very excited about it. It looks so cool.
Oh, God.
Ugh. I go so much faster when it's not on my face. I'm a little angry and excited about that.
Oh, I just ran over my toe.
Oh, don't.
I do those sort of
Oh,
things.
Sissy, no. I'm just moving this so it doesn't
See, I
accidentally
have
get
really
bugs.
fast reflexes, but I'm also a klutz. So
Is that like
it's like they
like neutralizes itself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So really, you're just like someone normal who seems stressed about nothing.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, you don't get
But
it.
I randomly have awesome moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So if we pull this up, then you can get the full effect. If you want to hold it, you can go ahead and hold it
Okay.
and like move it around and get the lighting good because I don't want my hand in it.
Oh,
And you can see, look at that fucking dude. Can you? I mean, and then go around down to your chin to see where the rot goes. It looks gross.
Am I doing the right way?
Yeah,
Oh.
because down here,
Okay.
I did a fluid line and then like snap, like a, like flicked the powder on, so it looks like you cried mold,
Oh,
kind of.
okay.
Doesn't that look sick? So the idea was like cracked, like she fucking ice pick to the head, you know? So this is, I've got a spongy brain in there, which the pictures will get way better. In here, it's kind of saturating it. And I used eggshell to simulate like the skull. It just, I'm kind of feel a little genius. I dare you to go for dinner for that. I mean, she would.
I would.
Don't put it past her.
No.
I wouldn't because she'd be so uncomfortable, but like,
I'd totally go to medicine.
for the right amount of money. Dude, it looks, I'm watching the stream over there. It looks fucking sick. The clot, this is the clot blood.
Yeah.
And I did do liquid latex with paper towel to build like a texture, like a build of the wound up in the middle. I know.
I could totally eat like this.
I could stand. Wait, hold. Keep the camera where you are. If I go behind you, hey, perspective is everything, right? Perfect.
Oh my
I'm only 5 feet away.
Oh my lord. My short butt.
It's fantastic. It looks really. Does it feel like tight?
No.
Really?
There's a little
Yay.
bit of tightness right here, like on my cheek.
Where you smile and
yeah,
stuff.
but that's because I have big cheeks.
Exactly.
So,
that's
like,
inevitable.
Yeah.
No, go ahead and sit. I was just
No,
moving
I
the
was
camera so
gonna-
it would look at your face.
Once again, the height difference.
Oh.
Just from standing here, you can see my shoulders. You can barely even see her tatas.
I
So,
couldn't even
like-
guarantee my nips are in the shot, to be fair. Now you know how tall y'all is. You're
As a
welcome.
short one.
You know what? It's a way of life, and we're okay with it.
Mhm.
I really want to go take pictures of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you guys so much, but like, bye. Honestly, it's late in the evening probably, and it's probably about time for us to like go meet up with Rod and them
Yeah.
and get Din because Vissy leaves tomorrow. Yeah, it's like 6:18. It's perfect. But
Yeah.
I swear to God, like, we will go take pictures immediately because the light is probably really good outside.
Mhm.
I'm assuming, like, that evening light that's nice. And
Especially with the storm rolling in.
Uh-huh.
It has the nice cloud cover
it
in
looks
certain spots.
so cool. I'm very excited. Cheers! Yes.
Yes.
Where's Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is, and I have.
And you have a
bowl.
lighter?
There's that one. I don't. Oh,
I probably threw it
right there.
in the midst.
Cheers,
Cheers, y'all. My hands are so fucking sticky. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. All right, my dudes. Thank you for hanging out with us. I love you.
No, Zeke.
Pee after sex. Oh, no, we do not have a place. Nope. I just wanted to, check in with them and talk to you and stuff about it. But yeah, I love you.
Love you.
We love Vissy. Even though her skull's showing. Inappropriate. There are kids in the room.
Hey, you know.
Thank you for sharing your day with us. This is
Aw.
a very special, and I'm very happy.
Yes. It's been a great weekend.
It has.
And we
It
still
really
have some
has.
time tomorrow.
I know. I'm very excited.
Yes.
All right. I love you, fucks. Gotta go take advantage of the light. Be good, for real. Take your joy. Drink your water. Pee after sex, all the things. I can't think of anything else. I just laid over so you could see Vissy behind me. I will see you later. I love you. Bye.